When I talk about the Matrix, I'm talking about the systems which have been created by society, which are deliberately designed to enslave. In the movie, the Matrix were used for our body heat, but here in this Matrix, we're used for our efforts and our energies. And you're existing inside of a system which is deliberately rigged to make the rich richer and for the poor to stay poor.
Top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G's only. Too many phony, masculine homies. Females acting like they are holy. Ends up being lonely. No time for games, weightlifting games, betting some flames. Too many names, breaking their chains. Me busy switching lanes. Top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G. Yeah, top G, people wanna come and minus me. Everybody look at me, I'm a G. Why you mad at me? Cause I'm a G.
I'm coming for you, Matt. Get your guns out. Saggy Titch Matt Bar. Me and the Comics Gate Commandos are coming for you. That's all I got.
That's good, dude.
I want to say to Johnny Scab, this is for you. I did do a whole shot, just put a little bit in there. Johnny, thank you for all the work you do in CG. I saw too, yeah. Thank you guys. I want to thank Johnny Scab for all the work he does in CG, standing up to the bullies, being the bully's bully, let's just say, and scaring the shit out of Matt Barr. And I hope you succeed in your mission, Johnny Scab, and hail to you.
Yeah, like Johnny Scab is so cool.
But Rob, Dan, and several other people made a trip to like or El Taco or something like that for a
John,
lunch break.
There you are.
And this is when Rob was more volatile and young, dumb, full of cum. Yeah, they go to and order all these different tacos. Like Rob gets this taco, Dan gets this taco, the other guys get their own tacos, right? So Rob, they got a big old bag of tacos, and Rob has to run in for something. So Rob runs out into I don't know, the taco place, I guess. During that time, Dan Pansy Frega decides to reach randomly into a bag that has been filled with everybody's own tacos. He grabs one out at random. Now, you would think that any logical wise man using their brain would look at it and say, let me make sure this is my taco. You say, that's not my, hey, who ordered this? Here's a taco.
Right.
No, Dan grabbed a random taco out of the bag and bit it. And as he bit it, without checking it or testing it or opening it up or inspecting anything, not having any consideration for anybody else in that vehicle, he realized when he bit into that taco was Rob Liefeld's. You don't eat Rob Liefeld's fucking taco. And look, he might have got assaulted from that. He might have got berated in front of his peers for that. And I say, look, man, Rob at that time was 20, maybe 23, 24, 25 years old, making a lot of money. And maybe even at the point, this might even been closer to 95, 96, where everything's starting to wind down. He's looking at this office space. He's looking at people that are fucking off while he's trying to keep the work going for all these guys. And then he finds out his buddy Dan is out here just grabbing a random fucking taco, not inspecting it, not caring about whose taco he's biting into first. And as someone, like I was in the army, went into the army, and I understood that attention to detail matters. And why it matters? Why does it matter if you fuck up your bed? Because if you're fucking up your bed, or if you're fucking up any other of these minor things that mean absolutely nothing, if you're fucking those up, then you're probably fucking something else up that might be more important. So you're hitting it into their head, attention to detail. And there was zero attention to detail when Dan Fraga just randomly bit into a taco, which could have been anybody in that vehicles. He didn't care. He didn't care because it's Dan Fraga's world and everybody else is just living in it.
I saw it on my doorstep in Brixton, and something before I was homeless.
I read all about the scourging and the crowning with thorns, and I could video myself helping in and even taking charge of the toll chocking and the nailing in, being dressed in the height of Roman fashion.
Here's Johnny.
Hello, you beautiful lot. How you doing tonight?
Johnny Scab speaks the truth. Voice for the kids, no excuse. Scab leads and strong and loud. We're the misfits, we're the crowd. On the street he shows the way. Through the rules we won't obey. World's gone mad but we stand tall. Scab Cast backs will never fall. Rise up, Scab Nation. Johnny's voice of our frustration. Fuck wokeness, it's a fight. In the chaos, we're the light. We're the light. On the screen, he shows the way. Through the rules we won't obey. World's gone mad, but we stand tall. Scab Cast fans will never fall. Rise up, Scab Nation. Johnny's voice of our frustration. Fuck wokeness, it's a fight. In the chaos, we're the light. Throw aside your fear and doubt. Let your inner fire shout. March together with belief. Johnny's words bring our relief. Rise up, Scab Nation. Johnny's voice of our frustration. Fuck wokeness, it's a fight. In the chaos, we're the light. Throw up. We won't bow, we won't break. In Johnny's name we reawake. Scab Cast warriors unite. In the journey we ignite. We ignite. We're the light. We won't break. We won't break. We won't break. In Johnny's name we reawake. Scab Cast warriors unite. In this journey we light. Ignite. We're the light. 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 We won't bow. We won't break. In Johnny's name, we reawake. Scab Cast warriors unite. In this journey, we ignite. Whoa, bow. We won't bow. We won't bow. We won't break. We won't bow. We won't break. In Johnny's name, we reawake. Scab Cast warriors unite. And it's time we ignite. In the light.
Yo, what's up, my G's? How you doing tonight? Everyone in the chat, all right? We got 6 people in. I feel, yeah, nice. How you doing, Adam Weber, Hansel Hauser, Amora Fat Foros, Dennis Rodriguez, Nicholas McHugh, all the greats. It's like the Walk of Fame. How have you been today? Always dropping. How have you been today? Have you had a good day, everyone? Uncle Johnny, I got my overalls on because I've been making homemade rockets, like big firework things. And I had to wear these big gloves as well, big gauntlets, fireproof ones, just in case. Have you been up to anything interesting? Welcome to Scab Cast, everyone tuning in. It's the 29th episode, I believe. I think it's the 29th. I might be wrong. I think it is. But so the 30th is coming up very soon anyway. And there's going to be a very interesting one. I'll make sure it is. It's a milestone. Britain's still in the shithole. Britain's still pretty shit at the minute. Ireland's kicking off more than England at the minute. They're getting really bad over there. I've been watching. Updating the chat. What's going on in the chat? Dying from flu. Dying from flu. Keeping it scabby. Hello, Katie Did. Katie Did's in the chat. Dying from flu, Adam Weber. Yeah, I know what that's like. It's horrible, isn't it? I've had man flu as well before. They don't understand it is it's a lot worse than any other flu or disease. They take piss out of it, man flu, but men actually get it worse because men are usually used to like working and stuff, and their bodies are like, I don't mean that in a bad way, but most men have got bigger bodies and they need to sustain themselves more. That's why men eat more a lot of the time. And when they get ill, me too, Dennis Rodriguez. I hope it's not any of that dodgy shit they're putting out there. Stay safe. Don't take any of their injections they offer you. You might grow 2 heads. I wouldn't trust it. At all. It reminds me too much of like sci-fi movies. Recovering from flu through no more. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible being ill. It's the time of year now as well, isn't it? When it's getting towards winter, everyone starts getting a bit more ill. And you want to be at home more as well, don't you, during the winter? It's like a cosy time, isn't it? Me and Bjorn were watching a program today. Well, he got me into it actually. Him and Billy popped round, and we were having a chat about the band and stuff. And now we were ironing out our rehearsal room soon to start doing some more. We want to make another album, proper album again. It's been a long time. We've had a long gap between recording proper music. Yeah, we weren't doing our album. We were chatting about that. I'm going to put the link in the chat if anyone wants to come in. Because, it's just what I normally do. I'll pin it to the top if that's any good. Put a little star on it. Yeah, we were talking about the band and doing some more stuff. And then Bjorn said, "Oh, Johnny, I've been watching this new program. Farmer Johnny. Yeah, I do look a bit like a farmer, don't I? I didn't realise that. Yeah, I'm like Flint Flossie, you know. I got my dreads, my hat, my braces. They call me Naughty Farmer. Yeah, I'm a bit like that. I didn't think of that. Yeah, it's just what I wear when I do my experimenting. So I'm a bit of a man. Hello, we got Dark Mind Deville in the chat. How you doing? Angela Hauser gives me some black hearts. My heart is not black. It's more like green. Lowell Rodriguez. Yeah, I didn't think of that. It's what I just normally wear. You are one of us. Well, yeah, I am. I'm in the south of England, even though really I was born up north. I live in the south of England, so I am kind of a southerner, I guess. And I prefer, no offence to the Northern Americans, the North Americans, the Yanks or whatever you call them. But I've always preferred the South. It just seems more chilled out. That's my sort of thing. I'd like to get old and sit on my porch in a rocking chair with a big off shotgun. Just watch things go by. What are you looking at, boy? Get off my land. I'll be like that. I'm just a hillbilly at heart, really. Nothing I love more than going out and whale camping under a nice starry sky. And I mean wild camping as well. Me and Bjorn, we don't fuck around really. Sometimes we just take a blanket and a tarpaulin, if it's nice enough. Yankees are shit. Oh, you a southerner as well, Nick. Whoa. Now, I don't mean that. I would look. There's some parts in Northern America I'd like to visit. I would like to see New York, certain parts of New York, I guess. Even though it's a bit too similar to London for me. New York just seems like going to a bigger, more busy version of London. So that's what puts me off a bit. But I'd rather go. I'll probably, first of all, if I was going to go to America, I'd start off probably in Florida, because it's the closest to sort of land from England. It's on the coast, isn't it? And then I'd want to visit from Florida. I want to go down to New Orleans and all that, where they had Hurricane Katrina and all that. They do the voodoo shit. Because I'm into voodoo. I like that. I like studying that. When a lot of my mates do it. And I'd like to visit there. A lot of good history there as well. And then I'd move up to all the southern states really. I'd be zigzagging, having a little look at them all because they're interesting. I always wanted to see Texas, where it meets Mexico or whatever it is, where you had the fight with the Alamo and all that. That sounds cool. Wasn't it the cross that Southerners in the US were from the North? I'm not sure, but I know that in England, in the southwest, where people are a bit more farmery, what you would call Cornwall, Devon, and Bristol, all the way up to Bristol and places like that, the southwest. I have heard a lot that they use the same sort of slang terms as our Southern Americans. So when they go over there, visiting, they understand them better than the Northern Americans do because they don't speak proper English. They've got broken words and different slang terms. I don't know if you'd understand me very well in America. You'd probably be a bit thrown off, wouldn't you, to start with? If I walked up to you in the street, ignore the mask, even if I didn't have my mask on, you'd be horrified. But if I walked up to you in the street and said, "You all right, mate?" And just started chatting here, it'd probably freak you out a bit. Because you think, hang on, he's out of place. What's this chimney sweep sounding guy doing stood here in America? And it's like when you're over here in London, you can hear an American a mile off. If they're talking with their mates, like tourists or whatever, or even students, they're just chatting, you can hear them. It's distinct. It stands out like a radar. I've got an American radar. If I'm walking through London, I'm not even joking. You could be 20, 30 meters away and I'll pick out an American accent because it just stands out. In London, where everyone talks everyone talks Arabic, mainly, it stands out because there's an American accent over the Cockney and the Arabic. Well, I've always been interested in accents. doing like voices and stuff. That's why I did little voices on Made in Mysteries. I like to like try and mix up my vocals a bit. It's good training. I'd like to be like a voiceover man, maybe. That'd be interesting. But yeah, where was I on my story? Me and Bjorn, yeah, he said Bjorn told me about a show he'd been watching. Sorry about that. That was a long tangent, wasn't it? Bloody hell, Johnny. You start one thing and you disappear down a rat hole. Yeah, he was telling me he was watching this show. You probably got it in America as well, but there's a British one. It's called The Undateables. And it's all these, I don't know how to put this in a polite term, special people trying to find love and having dates. And it's quite interesting. And this is for educational purposes. If you watch this back, YouTube people, this is educational. I'm using my fair right to view this video because I want to educate my viewers on the struggles of how it can be if you suffer with a disability trying to find love. Because Johnny's good at that. I'm a teacher. That's what I'm doing it for. So don't strike me, please. Education. See, I'm a professor. I've even got my dungarees on. All right. So I'm going to bring out this video, and we'll play a little bit of it. And I'll probably pause it now and again. Hair, Wolf and Bear, by the way. Sorry, I brought your thing up. I was talking. I was nattering on, gabbering. Your Cecil, what's this? Your Cecil voiceover is cool. Yeah, it was alright. It's like a squeaky Italian voiceover man. The superhero that didn't have to get radiated or by a spider to get his powers. Voiceover man, yeah. You could be like, you could just be, if you could train yourself that well, you could be like Morgan Freeman, couldn't you? You could like seduce people with your voice. I bet Morgan Freeman, I bet he pulls all the time. You just got to walk up to a woman and she'll start dripping. You just got to talk to her. Hello, I'm Morgan Freeman. You must know me from such films as Shawshank Redemption. I can't do his voice very well. I was trying to mix it up. Teach us all the things, Johnny. Adam Weber, thank you. Yeah, I will. It's very interesting. Human behaviour. Samba Go-Go. Hello, Samba Go-Go. I like that some of your music videos focus on special people, like July and Bar. Oh, thank you. I like to draw attention to the plights of other people. I like to, I like to support people. And I think it helps the world know a little bit more about them so they can understand them better. Because it's all it is all non-fiction. It's all based on reality. Shawshank was filmed down the road from me, was it? Fair play. One of my favourite films, that is. Justice for Saggy Tits. One of my favourite films. I like my favourite characters. I like Brooks, old Brooks. Obviously, well, Andy Dufresne. I wasn't too keen on him. He was alright, but he was a bit of a stuck up know-it-all, wasn't he? I'd have probably tried fighting him in prison, just because he'd condescended me or something. I thought he was more intelligent. But then again, I might not have. If he was protected by Old Red, then I might be a bit bothered. Like, I wouldn't want to cross Morgan. He looked quite rough, didn't he? Like, he'd been around the block a bit. But when they showed you his criminal picture in Shawshank, he was like a little street folk from the 30s or 40s, when he was like pretty nasty looking. Justice for massive butt plug. It's alright, Dennis. You can say that on in the chat. I don't censor any words. Do you know YouTube gives you an option, right? When you do streams like this, and you got a monetized channel, and that I could censor you like Big Brother. I could ban certain words from my chat. How gay is that? There must be people out there that do that purposely. Like, I wouldn't ever do that. That's disgusting. What's the point? If the people watching you can't speak their mind, what is the point in watching someone? It's gay, isn't it? It's just not gay in a homosexual way, just gay. Just like, that's just, come on. What are you frightened of? And YouTube does it anyway. Sometimes if you type certain words, YouTube will still pick it up and make your chat disappear. I've had it happen to me. Yeah, that's it. Gay with an E. A G-H-E-E-Y. That's that version of gay. Gay. Like Hot Fuzz. It's not even offensive. Anyway, this is a video that Bjorn showed me originally. Sorry, I noted on again. And I'm going to play little bits of it. And it's special people dating. And you'll find it quite interesting. This is a study into the human mind.
If I really like you, and you will like me, I just want to say, will you fancy me?
Yes.
Oh, you shithead. Bitch! Women don't like kissing men with garlicky breath, and I was just telling you this as a precaution.
That's some good advice. Garlicky breath, it's a big no-no. You don't want bad breath. What's that? Yeah, you're right, Nicholas. Yep. It's all a bit Marvin. Yeah, that's a good one. It's all a bit Marvin.
That's a gift. Thundercats.
You must be Alice.
Yeah.
Your eyes are as brown as the tree trunks.
Right. The future.
Well, that was cute, wasn't it? That was very romantic. You must be Alice. Your eyes are as brown as the tree trunks. Quite poetic, really, wasn't it? That was quite poetic. I like that.
Sure will be.
We might go to Eastbourne.
It reminds me of something I said. I met a bird a long time ago, and I said, and she got a bit offended. I met her and I said, "Cool, you're paler than you look in your photos." And she got all snarky about it. And she was like a paper thin white sheet. I mean, I'm white, but this was white, like brilliant white by Dulux, or whatever they call it. Just the whitest white.
Would you like to kiss you on the cheek?
No, I'm alright, thank you.
A little bit kiss?
No.
Oh, all right then.
Oh, he got rejected.
I was fed up about only just saying no kissing, no holding hands. Now I'm it's very sad now.
I know. Maybe next time, Daniel. Don't be sad.
Now, imagine going out and getting rejected by another special person. That's got to be harsh, isn't it? That's actually quite cute. I feel sorry for the lad. I'm not trying to take the piss out of him. Just like I said, this is a study of the human mind, and love, and emotion. Sturgis, yeah, he's a bit like Sturgis, isn't he? If Sturgis shaved his beard and grew his like curly Jew hair out a bit. His rabbi locks.
Back row. Frank.
This woman's called Ruth, and she's got like Tourette's, I think. Mild Tourette's. She starts talking about petrol bombs and stuff like that. I don't know, but Tourette's people freak me out a little bit because you never know if it's fake or not, do you? Like anyone can pretend to have Tourette's just to piss people off. And no offence to people that have got Tourette's, but it's a hard one to call.
Thundercat. Petrol bomb. Do you have to do that? Pedo in the speedo. Thundercats. Kick him in the nuts.
Pedo in a speedo. That's very British. Oh, Nicholas wants a bit of Ruth. Nicholas wants a bit of Ruth, yeah. Probably, Nick.
Send them to space.
I just want happy girlfriends very much.
Don't we all, mate? Don't we all? That's probably the best thing to aim for. Keep them happy. He's got very good hair, hasn't he? If I didn't shave my head, I reckon that I'd have hair like that. But it's kind of like, you'd have to keep it very like clean and stuff, wouldn't you? With me, I can just like wash my skin.
Happy girlfriends might be like holding hands, kisses, and hugging.
Oh, anchors. Petrol bomb.
Be careful saying that, love. They might think you're a terrorist.
But then you'd be a vegan. So, yeah.
Notice this woman's reaction. I don't know if she's got anything wrong with her as well. But again, study the human reaction to these people.
Anchors.
Little bit nervous, I can't wait to see Sam. Maybe.
Oh, what's that, Rich? Dennis? Oh, we got Sturgis and Ashford star in this. Yeah, somebody should. Is that chalky milk, Johnny? Yeah, it is. It's yeah, it's called Dairy Manor, chocolate flavoured milk. Dairy Manor. It's quite nice, actually. I'm quite addicted to it. There's guzzling in it in a minute. It's really thick and creamy. Like, it's nice. It's not one of those watery milkshake things that are made with powder. It's proper. Everyone should
maybe
like
I can do hug with her and kiss with her and holding hands with her. Perfect.
He's cool, isn't he?
Another good job, well done. Do you want to hold my hand? Oh well.
No, just no.
All right, Emily. No. I mean, Sam. Sorry, I lost my word anyway.
Oh.
All right, Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. He called her a different girl's name. He called her a different bird's name. He said, all right, Emily. Oh, no. I mean, now he just looks like a player, doesn't he? That bird's probably thinking, oh, who's Emily then? That's a big no-no, mate. You that's it. You strike one. Go on in. Get the chat going.
You really like slow rides, do you?
You really like slow rides, do you? Oh, bless you.
Sam was getting unhappy when she has got name wrong. Because I always don't know. She doesn't want to do holding hands. Now I'm very sad now. Okay.
This one here, I feel sorry for that other guy. Abu Khan, rookie mistake. I mean, your people are some of the biggest players in the world, aren't they? You're the ones to take advice from. Many wives. Noob error. He should have gone with all right, darling. All right, darling. Yeah, probably. That's very That's actually very, very London. All right, darling. How you doing? Yeah, he should have. It's simple but effective. This one here is called Michael, and he's my favourite. When Bjorn showed me him, I said, "Yeah, I like him. He's a man I could hang around with. He is. I could use him for situations. A bit like Rain Man. He's brilliant." Here we are. Let's have a bit of Michael.
Here goes nothing. Hello, we haven't been properly introduced before. I'm Michael, by the way. You
Hi.
must be Alice.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Alice.
You too.
Yeah. Well, Alice, do you want to go over to the park bench?
Yeah.
Gentleman, isn't he? Gentleman, see, that is a very nice way to meet a lady. We haven't been properly introduced. I'm Michael. You must be Alice. See, very, very charming young man. Go on, Michael. Go on, son.
Thank you. Well, Alice, it seems we both got autism, haven't we?
Yeah.
Well, that's good to know. Describe yourself.
That's good to know, Alice. That is good to know.
To me in 3 words.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Go on. I'm waiting patiently.
What pressure that is. Describe yourself in 3 words, and then the other person sits there, looks at you and goes, go on. I'm waiting patiently. That would put you off a bit, wouldn't it? Alice, who the fuck is Alice? You know a guy like that, like Michael. Oh, bless him. Well, go on. I'm waiting patiently. He's just cute, isn't he? He's funny. I'd hang about with him and have a beer with him.
What is your favourite film?
I like the new Planet of the Apes.
I'm onto the Planet of the Apes as well.
Yeah, I thought.
Oh, they found a connection. See that, folks? That's the first sign there. They found a connection. Studying the human mind. I like the Planet of the Apes as well. There you go. They've got something in common.
So, what is your favourite holidays?
I've been to Australia.
George, what?
Australia.
Australia! It's longer.
Australia.
It's far away indeed there, yeah.
Yeah.
No, first, a cafe. 2, play the bowling. And 3, I might gonna fancy her. What do you think?
That's his special code. Hello. That's love. Oh, says Darkhill. I'm not sure though, Darkhill, when he says first a cafe, second we play the bowling, and then third I may fancy her. Quite sinister, isn't it? I mean, what does he mean by that? Third I may fancy her.
Think.
I have to pay you compliments, like, for example, let me think of an example of what a compliment is. You've got... Let me think. It seems your eyes are as brown as the tree trunks.
Very poetic, I think.
Right.
It's just an idea. That's a lovely smile you've got there.
Oh. She's awkward, isn't she? She's just being a bitch on purpose. Come on, talk to him. He's trying. Bless him.
Cold, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Well.
So she don't talk to him or answer any of his questions, and then she just pipes up to moan. Cold, isn't it? She's just one of those depressives. Get rid of her. Give her the dump, Michael. Give her the shoulder. You could do better, mate.
I'm not the only one who's been single. What about you?
Yeah, it's like a nightmare. It's just
Why is it a nightmare?
It just seems like I'm going around in circles sometimes.
Don't we all?
Because it just goes on and just get nowhere.
It's not getting any of us anywhere, you mean? I must do this by the end of the date.
Things just escalated, didn't they, then? That was like a bit of an argument. We got, nothing wrong with this man. My cousin is like this, Abu. Is he? That's all right. The boys gets it. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of I'm sure it's quite common. He's a special kind of Casanova. He is, isn't he? I like Michael. The other one's like a bit. He's a bit more. Michael, this one, he's a bit older, a bit mature, isn't he? A bit more mature. I think the other one with the curly hair, he's probably got like a child's mind a little bit by the way he talks, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just different levels of handicaps, isn't there? And this one, Michael, he's functioning, isn't he? He's all right. He's just a little bit stuttery and particular. But listen to this.
Seems like I'm going around in circles sometimes.
Don't we all?
Because it just goes on and just get nowhere.
It's not getting any of us anywhere, you mean? I must do this by the end of the date. Let me ask you this, Alice. I was wondering if it'd be okay if we'd go on a second date.
What? Do you reckon? What do you reckon? People in the chat, right? Do you reckon she's going to let him go on a second date? Give me your answers from her reaction. What do you think? Do you think it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down? What is your verdict on Michael? Is he in for it? Nope. Dennis Rodriguez says nope. Body language is pointing towards that, isn't it, Dennis? But you never know. You might be shocked. Thumbs up. Nicholas is going for a thumbs up. No, she is not very nice, says Darkel. I kind of agree there, Darkel. She's being a bit mean, isn't she, really? He's trying. She could have been a bit more, like, accommodating, even if she didn't like him. She's playing hard to get. Maybe. But he ain't going to get that, is he? Because he's a bit autistic, so he's going to feel upset. Anyway, let's see. Let's see what happens.
Can we just be friends?
Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's just be friends. Poor Michael. You could do better, Michael, anyway, mate. She don't deserve you.
Okay.
Well, okay. Friends it is. Oh, well. There's plenty more fish in the sea for me. What's this? The King Charles Cavalier Spaniel? Of course it is. I can tell.
Well, I really kind of like you, so would you like to have fancy another date?
Oh, what about him? What about him? What's your bets on him? Is he going to get another date? No, she might not have liked him, Dennis, but she could have been more polite, I think, a little bit more civil about it, and be honest, and let him, like rather than just sit there and ignore him and not really chat to him much. Just say, look, I'm not really comfortable. Can we just be mates or something? Just be honest straight away. Don't like lead him down a path. And he can do better. She might have had a disability as well, maybe. Maybe that was making her a bit weird as well. Right, is this one? Oh, the serial killer vibes. What, this guy or Michael? I don't think Michael comes across as a serial killer. He's quite polite and intelligent. Yeah, they're probably both autistic. That's why it's so awkward. It's the producers of the show, isn't it? They want it. They want it for because they're hoping that the nasty people out there in the world will watch it just to take the piss out of them. But there's people like us and me that are genuinely interested in it. I like studying different humans. I like seeing how they act and how they've been brought up and created. The last one. No, I don't agree. He's not that serial killer. I'd say this one's probably a bit more creepier. Because he's a bit more childlike.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want a kiss with that? Okay, have a kiss. More of that. That's better. Very nice. Do you want to have a phone number?
See, he's a bit forceful, this one. He's a little bit forceful. He don't mean to be, but he's a bit like, Do you like a kiss? You want my phone number? I think he's a bit forceful. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
Yeah. Now, I'm going to ask you. Let's see, what are your interests?
Well, I like going bowling. I like going to the cinema, that kind of thing.
I guess we've got something in common. We both do bowling and go to the cinema as well. What?
Oh, there you go. There's a connection. What did I think she is woman. Oh, you must have been about the other. A true gentleman would give it a. Oh, that's just mean. You're cruel, Sambo. People can't help if they eat too much. It's the world that depresses them. Is that hot Anna? It does, doesn't it? It does look like hot Anna. I didn't think of that. Good spot. For those of you that don't know, Hot Anna is a clip that Cecil brought up on the Jack show, and it was a woman who looked a bit like her. Yeah. And they wanted to get her on and make her the new Anna.
What about you? Do you have any brothers or sisters yourself?
Yeah, I've got two brothers.
Interesting.
And both, you're very smart.
Thank you. I was wondering, is it okay if I could go on the second date with you?
Oh, do you think she's going to say yeah? Or do you think she's going to friend zone him? What about this bird? What do you reckon, people? Do you think this bird's going to friend zone him as well? Is he going to be that unlucky with his rainbow umbrella? I'll give you a few minutes to answer whilst I do something, because I'm doing something in the background. Is he going to go on another date with this one or not? That is the question. The rainbow flag umbrella is sending out a conflicting message. Yeah, probably is a bit, isn't it? But I don't think he probably don't see it like that. He probably thinks, oh, a rainbow, something that's happy. Lots of different colours. The spectrum, innit? That's what they call it. But it's kind of ironic, really, isn't it? She's putty in his hands, you reckon? Yeah, I reckon he's done better. He's done better than that horrible one. And the bird he didn't click with. So it's just a thumbs up so far then. You got thumbs up from Hansel Hauser. Yeah, you reckon. Alright, let's just see. Let's see how he does.
Yes.
Ah.
Wonderful.
Well, I'm pleased you said yes for once, because I'm very grateful for that.
That's okay, anytime. Do you mind if I give you a kiss on the cheek?
Yeah, and also, yes.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. She asked him. Straight on it. She is. She's like, oh, thirsty.
Of course. Yeah, thank you. Now it's my turn. Is it?
Oh, now it's his turn. What are you going to ask for?
Give you a kiss on the cheek too?
Of course.
All right.
I like.
Oh, that was quite sweet, wasn't it? You got another date. Score, Adam Webber says. I don't think I've ever used dating sites or dating agencies or anything like that. It's always just been natural with me. I just magnetise people to me, I guess. They get intrigued by me. I'm a very I don't know what you call me, really. Unique person. What would you lot call me? What would you lot call me in the chat? If you had to describe me, if I was your mate, well, I am kind of your mate, but if I was like, you had to describe me to someone before they met me, what would you say about me? I'm interested. How would you describe Johnny in like under 20 words? The Duke of Brixton, says Dennis Rodriguez. Or shall I say Adonis Rodriguez? Yeah, Duke of Brixton, your profile pic wearing the mask must be with the lorry. My profile pic. I got two masks. The one that's on my main channel, the cutout head that I use, is my other mask, my movie mask. Well, I suppose that's not bad, the Duke of Brixton. I thought it was going to be worse. I was prepared for worse. I can take it. I'm really surprised. I've never really been trolled in here before. I think a few people, I don't know if a few people might have stumbled across the chat and thought, what the fuck is this? What is this half man, half muppet doing with his own show? And that's what I am, folks. I'm half man, half muppet. Proud of it. King John, says Abu Khan. God, that's quite an honour from you, Abu, from your people. What would I be like assaulting over there where you are? Was that an emperor? I don't know. What's the comparison with a king? A king in your part of the world. Assaulting, what is it, sheik? Might be a sheikh or an amir. Muppets are underrated. They are a bit underrated. They're funny. I used to like watching Muppets. I still do now and again. My favourite ones, the Muppet movies, are probably the one where Treasure Island. I like Treasure Island. That's a good Muppet movie. Got Tim Curry in it. That's why I like Tim Curry. Sultan Sheikh or Amir. Yeah. Yeah. Says Bruce Sultan Sheikh or Amir. And you've got Khan as well, haven't you? That's more of an Indian thing, though, isn't it? Khan. Or like Mongolian. More further east than your people. Muppets, yeah. I like Treasure Island because it had Tim Curry in. Oh, God. You look more Johnny Rotten than John Malin. Well, I don't know. I guess that's a compliment. I don't know what that means because Johnny Rotten don't really look like me. But I suppose we got similar accents, haven't we? A little bit. But I've never seen Johnny Rotten with a scabby old bit of rag on his face. Yeah, we got similar accents though. I'm just a bit more. I'm a bit more like. I don't know how you describe me a bit. I'm a bit more like high pitched than Johnny, I guess, than John Lydon. And he's very he's slower speaking. Yeah, Lydon he's alright. I like Lydon. I like John. He wasn't one of my favourite punk bands, Sex Pistols. Like, they were alright. But I was around in the time when we went to some of the first gigs, like proper punk gigs. I like the Clash. I was more influenced by them, really. Bit more professional punk, like people that could play instruments a bit better. I didn't mind the Sex Pistols. I went to one of their gigs once. And Public Image, I went to see them as well. He's a good man, Johnny Rotten. A lot of people they're disappointed in him. Because he say that because he's gone more conservative, that he's not really punk and he's abandoning punk. But fuck that, because true punk rock is doing whatever the fuck you like. So if you want to be conservative, be fucking conservative and no one will stop you. If you want to be liberal, be liberal. But telling someone that they can't be punk because they're a conservative, that's bollocks. There is no rules. You're just being you'll be in everything that punk's meant to stand against. So fuck off. I even clashed, not in the music sense, but in the attitude. I class people like Johnny Cash. He's a punk. He's got a punk attitude, a rebel attitude. He did what he wanted. He's like, fuck everyone else, I'm doing it for good. He did it like he didn't care. He was working for a higher power. Bob Marley had a bit of a punk attitude. He broke the mould. He come out and thought differently and done things different. That's punk. Breaking up the norm. Doing things uniquely.
Wankers. Swear at the squirrel. Fuck you. Holy fucking shit. Your mum's a fucking squirrel. Swear at the squirrel.
Your mum's a fucking squirrel.
Fuck off.
That's the one Nicholas Michelle fancies. Ruth.
Everything's wicked. The seaside's going to be a lovely day, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You are so beautiful in the whole world.
Oh, that's sweet.
You are so beautiful in the whole world. Oh.
So, obviously, will you be my girlfriend?
First date, he's pushing it, isn't he?
Yeah, what can't you, why not?
Good.
Like, what you hope the future will be.
We might go to Eastbourne if we want to.
Fucking hell. God, what a catch. We might go to Eastbourne. Is that where you want to go, mate? Oh, bless you. We might go to Eastbourne. Dennis, do you know what? You probably know Eastbourne, don't you? You've heard of it. It's not a very, like... It's all right. It's not anywhere special. Yeah, true. He's all right. He's a good man. He's just a little bit childlike, isn't he?
Oh, okay.
Sounds it cool?
Yeah.
You want a kiss with that? Come on, then.
He's actually quite funny. He's got a little bit of a sense of humour, hasn't he?
Cute.
Have you missed kiss on my face?
Yes, Rob.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, there you go. Oh, look at that. Oh, shit. Look at that. Fucking hell. Trying to kill me? Trying to kill me, YouTube. You're trying to destroy me forever. As if I'll get away with playing that. Good. Hello, Johnny Scab. All right, Jim. How you doing, mate? This is my good friend, Jim. Go and subscribe to his channel. He's amazing. He's a brilliant bloke. Very interesting man. Wise. Him and his mates. Yeah, BTM reviews. But yeah, go to Jim's channel. He needs some more subscribers. Let's get him up a little bit. I like Jim. He's good. I've been very blessed lately with my subscribers. I went from having just over 1,000 to just slightly over 2,000. And I don't think it's sort of come over a month, really. Over the space of a month. And that was from boosting out a lot of links, like on Facebook and in groups and stuff. And we managed to promote the Comicsgate Commanders a little bit as well. Patrick Quinlan got a few more subs. We've done really well. Jim is like the Oracle. He sees everybody's show, yeah. Jim's brilliant. Jim's a good man. He's a good man. I can't believe they tried making me play Del Boy. That would have destroyed me. My channel would be gone, buried in the dust. You couldn't get away with playing Fools and Horses on here. Not like that. It's iconic. I try and find there isn't some other good clips from that. Have any of you not ever watched that? Obviously, there's British people in the chat, but have anyone who's not British ever watched Only Fools and Horses with Sir David Jason in it and Nicholas Lyndhurst? Only Fools and Horses. This is an old BBC comedy. And if so, do you like it? I pretty much grew up on Fools and Horses. It was like that was in my house. Like, my old man be drinking a beer, watching Fools and Horses, whilst the mum's doing the ironing. I remember that as a very small kid. Classic. Never heard of it. I suggest you look it up. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. If you like British comedy, if you like British humour, it's good old London humour as well. You'll love it. It's basically about two brothers, working class brothers, like quite poor. They live in a tower block in London, and they're like dodgy traders. They go out on the street selling dodgy, hooky shit, like nicked stuff. And it's like about their life, and then it's a sitcom, I guess, about their life. It's quite funny. You got to watch it. It's iconic. You never watched Fools and Horses. I can't play it because that's how famous it is. If I play like over like 20 seconds of it, I'll probably this stream will just go black and I'll disappear. You plonker. You dipstick. You plonker, Rodney. Yeah, you'll learn a lot of good Cockney words from that. Good London words and sayings. Not on your Nelly. That's a London one, a dipstick. Dipstick, like in your engine in a car, an oil dip. You dipstick. Yeah, it's obvious. Honestly, I recommend it. If you like British humour, you have to like sort of like British humour, I guess. But it's like over here, it's like the sitcom that sort of beat all the other sitcoms really. For like, it was on every Sunday. It was like iconic. And David Jason's a brilliant actor. If you watch him in other stuff, you watch Fools and Horses and see him as Del Boy, the little dealer who's all like yuppie and is trying to look posh in his suits and all that, with his scabby brother. And then watch him in something like the detective drama, A Touch of Frost. Look at that. That's brilliant as well. A British detective drama from like the 90s, just called A Touch of Frost with David Jason. Brilliant series. If you like psychological detective thrillers, brilliant. He's basically an aging detective who don't play by the rules. He's like his police chief. He sort of likes him as a mate. He really likes him, but in work he has to discipline him because he don't do his shit. He don't do his paperwork and stuff. But what he does is he's old school. He'll go out and do the. But yeah, you watch A Touch of Frost and Only Fools and Horses and see the difference in his acting styles. Brilliant actor, Sir David Jason. You can be a master comedian acting, a comedy actor, or you can be very serious and down the line with dark comedy. He's good. Dark humour.
Welcome to my lord's manor. Let me show you around, old chap.
In Surrey, 43-year-old Lord Richard has acquired an off-the-peg title in a bid to impress his potential dates.
I am an aristocrat, and ladies like lords.
He's bought a lordship. You can do that over here in England. You can buy a title. You can actually buy your way into the peerage. Not properly. Well, you sort of can, because you can go to the House of Lords, but you can use it on your letters and stuff. So it makes you look more important. Like how I'm actually I'm an ordained minister. If I wanted to, I could call myself reverend or minister or even pastor. Pastor Scab as my official title if I wanted. Just to make yourself look more important. But I don't, obviously, because it just looks silly. But when you're ordained, that's kind of like buying a title in a weird way.
Through into the kitchen. Of course, I am a little concerned. You have to be a bit wary of gold diggers.
Being a lord, how do you have to conduct yourself?
Well, I'm normally polite, but if somebody irritates me, I'll just simply turn around and tell them to fuck off.
He's good, isn't he? Fucking hell, Richard. I like that. That's my style. That is. I'm normally polite. But if someone bugs me, I just tell them to fuck off. Brilliant, Richard. Just say that again for posterity.
Turn around and tell them to fuck off. Bathroom fit for a lord. Got plenty of toothpaste, plenty of mouthwash.
Thought he must have the world's cleanest gob. Fucking hell. That's enough mouthwash to feed Africa.
Why do you have lots and lots of mouthwash?
To stop me swearing so much, that's what it is.
Does that work?
For the past few years, dating consultant Lydia's been helping Richard search for a match within a 5-mile radius of his home. And today...
5 miles, that's quite... You're limiting yourself there, ain't you? 5 miles. Mostly all... What are they? Maybe. Maybe they are. Some of them are given to heroes, aren't they? Like old people that have served, have done a job. That's a serious... Yeah. This is his dating agent.
She's got some news for him.
Hello?
Hi, it's Lydia. Oh, hello there.
Is Richard about?
Hello, Lyd.
Hello. How are you, Richard?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Oh, sorry, people. I just want to say hello to, how you doing, Repairman Jack? Haven't seen you in a while. Salute. I'm dressed like you, look. I'm a repairman today. Got my overalls on. I've been out building rockets. Homemade rockets. If you're just tuning in, we're watching little clips from a series called The Undateables. And it's for educational purposes. We are studying disabilities and people's struggle to find love with disability.
Potential date for you?
Where does she live?
She lives Reigate.
Which end of Reigate is it?
I have no idea.
I'm sure she's about 7 miles from you.
Well, it could be okay.
Don't judge
straight away.
He's willing to go the extra 2 miles.
I will judge straight away.
Well, try not to judge straight away.
Yeah, have you got any advice for me?
Don't be rude to her. Do use all your cheeky charm with her.
Will do.
Okay, see you soon.
Yeah, bye. Bye.
Reigate,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
He's got cheeky charm, that lad. Cheeky charm. ladies and gentlemen, it's coming up to that time of the night on Scab Cast where, if I get anyone in later, if anyone wants to come in, I've got a new game show segment I've done on my last show with Patrick Quinlan called 21 Questions from Johnny. If you want to play that with me, come on in. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to. I got to go find that restroom space.
Johnny takes a step back. Party needs a quick track. Pause the beats, hold the bass. Gotta find that restroom space. Toilet break, be back soon. Johnny needs to drain his strong. Scab Cast interlude soon. He won't be gone too long. Johnny takes a step back. Party needs a quick track. Pause the beats, hold the bass. Gotta find that restroom space. Toilet break, be back soon. Johnny needs to drain his long. Scab Cast interlude soon. He won't be gone too long. Electro beats on pause now. Can't dance when nature calls. Wow, wow. Johnny sprinting down the hall. Bathroom bliss, standing tall. Toilet break, be back soon. Johnny needs to drain his song. Scab Cast interlude soon. He won't be gone too long. Stream flows like the music. Quick relief, futuristic groove. Hands wash, feeling fantastic. He's got that fresh move. Toilet break, be back soon. Johnny needs to drain his song. Scab Cast interlude soon. He won't be gone too long.
Johnny be gone too long. He won't be gone too long.
Stream flows like the music. Quick relief, futuristic groove. Hands wash, feeling fantastic. He's got that fresh move. Toilet breaks a step back. Party needs a quick track. Pause the beats, hold the bass. Gotta find that restroom space. Toilet break, be back soon. Johnny needs to drain his strong. Scab Cast interlude soon. He won't be gone too long.
Hello, you lot. How you doing? Sorry about that. You enjoyed the toilet song, didn't you? I just seen it on the chat there when I come in. Thank you, mate. Smash the like button. Smash the like button there. Oh, you're creeping your way into being a moderator, Sambo. Well done, my son. Creeping in. Repairman Jack, he's in line as well. He's in the ascendants. I've got a list. I just randomise it, but it's people that I will eventually consider it. I will do. I don't want to put too much moderators on my channel. I don't like it when people do that. You don't need loads, do you? As long as a few of them help you post links and stuff, it's not that important. No offence, but it's like some people get really upset, don't they, when you don't? They really want to be a moderator. Yeah, thank you for staying tuned during my toilet break song. I had to drain my schlong.
It's just next door. It depends. If she's at the other end of the Reigate, we're this end of the Reigate, and she's at the other end of the Reigate, it could still be as far as 50 miles.
That's nothing, is it?
My 5 mile limit, though.
Well, only just.
I'm very excited about going on the deck. I hope it goes well.
What would you like the outcome to be?
Let's see how it goes.
She's going to go, I had a lovely time with Lord Richard.
Right. Well, that was the Undateables. Interesting, very interesting show. You know, I got fascinated by it. I watched like 2 episodes of it so far. It's like a bit like what's it? Something else. Let's find one of the educational videos that we were watching a few shows back. I got some. Oh, for those of you that a long time ago on Scab Cast, I think it was like one of my first episodes. Which is something like that. Yeah. A long time ago on Scab Cast, I had a Coca-Cola bottle, and it had a little bit of Coca-Cola in it, and I was going to leave it and let mold grow on it, and I've still got it. I don't know if you lot can remember that from my older shows. I found it today, and it's gone from like a Coca-Cola colour to like a clear brown liquid with an organism floating in it, living in it. It's getting there. Something's growing in it. I'm on the way to building my first homunculus. I do all sorts of experiments. It's a shame I couldn't get one of Sturgis's beard hairs. I could make like little Sturgis mutants. Bring me the beard of Sturgis. Or even Eric July. We can make some copies of Eric July, little business men. Yeah, Sturgis was born in a lab. He was created. The creature Sturgis. The creature Sturgis. That reminds me, I've got to start working on mailing mysteries again over the next few weeks. I've really neglected it. I've been very busy, and I do apologise. And I want to sort of like, because there's only 2 more episodes of this season left. I don't want to like give them all out at once, and then you've got nothing left for a while. So I'm working on a thing called Brixton After Midnight as well. I don't know if you lot remember the last episodes of Mailing Mysteries. Maybe we could have a little recap. Would you like that? Maybe we could watch the last.
This friend of yours, you say he's ex-CIA and he lives off-grid. How did you two meet?
I met him when I was in the MI6. He was my American contact. He specialised in architecture and demolitions. He goes by the handle St. Patrick.
Sounds like an interesting fellow.
He saved my life once on a mission in Cuba. That was before he went rogue and started exposing the government. The CIA wants him dead now. That's why he lives out here.
What do you mean exposing the government? In what way?
Well, one day, he just went off on one. Done a load of psychedelic drugs and started telling everyone that aliens existed. Apparently, he was one of the people behind designing Area 51. I'm sure he's already expecting us.
I noticed the cameras. They've been watching us for the last mile. Seems your friend St. Patrick is security conscious. I like it.
He was always a bit of a loner. This is the place.
Looks very welcoming.
That's the trailer over there.
Then Skyver, Davis, Keown.
Who does Van Scarver think he is coming up in my business? Find these fools. Brad, bring me the heads of these detractors. It's good to see you again, Pat. It's been a long time. We've been on a hell of a journey to get here.
It's good to see you again, Agent 69. The last time I saw you, you were in Thailand with some ladyboy dwarf hookers. I was going to say hi, but I didn't want to disturb you. Who's the guy in the chair?
I'm John Malin, Chokeout's employer and mentor. Thank you for accepting us into your humble abode.
You're welcome, John. A friend of Chokeout is a friend of mine. I'm guessing if you're here, you need my help in some way. So shoot, how can I help you?
Basically, we got the plans to build a portal, and we need your help to get the parts to do it. We're trying to get back to normal Earth. It's a long story, Pat, but I thought you might be able to help us.
I might be able to help you. There's an abandoned government research facility north of here. I designed the blueprints for its construction, so I know it like the back of my hand. If we can get past the security without making too much of a fuss, we should be able to get our hands on the parts you need to start building your portal.
That sounds like a great plan. I have a contact named Dr. McHugh that will be able to help us construct it.
We will need to go in disguise. You guys are wanted like me. There's people that want us erased and put 6 foot under. Luckily for you, I have my old collection of CIA civilian outfits. You'll be pretty much unrecognizable.
Before we get changed into our disguises, there's something I need to tell you, Chokeout. You passed my loyalty test. You see, I never needed a wheelchair. My legs are absolutely fine. Truth is, I was testing your loyalty to see if you'd push me around and fetch things. I originally sat in a wheelchair so the nurses would take pity on me and give me bed baths. Then you came and I decided to test you. Well done.
This is the place, y'all. The lair of the Saska sisters. I can smell Cecil's scent. It's like old socks and cat piss. Get ready, love bugs.
Stay low, stay quiet. The Dark Lord July has sent the bitch king and his spaz ghoul to hunt us.
Where?
The bitch king will not rest until he finds us. Let us make haste, like shadows we must be. We must head to the gates of Azrog.
looking sharp, with these masterful disguises. We should easily be able to blend in as desert tourists. The security at the old facility is mediocre at best. We shouldn't have any trouble. But we will need firearms in case an incident should occur. Follow me and I'll kit you out.
I'm not too sure these disguises would fool me, but they should be enough to get past a basic security guard. I don't use guns, Patrick. I have my own methods.
I'll take some guns if you've got some going.
We are not far. The gates of Azrog is the entrance to the Dark Lord July's kingdom. The gates are natural rock formations. The area is guarded by a hideous beast known as the Azrog, a creature genetically created to defend this realm from detractors. We may have no choice but to face it in battle. Be alert. Here we are, the gates of Azrog. The Bitch King and his foul Spazgul will not be far behind us. Move fast, and try not to attract any attention. If fate favors us, we should be at the Dark Lord July's castle in a few days. If we shall fall, remember that we stood in the name of Comicsgate.
Once we get to the facility, let me do the talking. If anyone asks, pretend you're German tourists that don't speak English. I'll pretend to be your tour guide. I'm an amazing actor. We should be fine. We better get out of here. Old Tex doesn't miss twice. Get to the Jeep. I'll do the driving. Don't touch the radio. I got a playlist set up just for an occasion like this.
Who's the dirty old Mexican that almost shot you?
He's a facilitator of fatalities. I used to work with old Tex in my CIA days. We were pretty close once. That's why they sent him. Now buckle up.
I can't seem to come up to the back. I'm tense and nervous and I can't relax. I can't sleep cause my bed's on fire. Don't touch me, I'm a real live wire. Psycho killer, let's just say run, run.
Well, that's that episode. Thank you, Strange Signal, for the £2 super chat. It's very appreciated. My old mate, Strange Signal, is brilliant. I'd always support him. He gets a lot of hate, and his accounts get locked. Fucking YouTube is this fucking ball ache sometimes.
I have to say, Patrick, your choice of music is certainly interesting. You have a very eclectic taste.
I'm a man of the world, John. I grew up around music. My tastes vary depending on my mood. This is the place. I designed its construction in 1998. It was a research facility that specialized in extraterrestrial technology. They used to keep alien specimens in the labs before they closed it down. We should be able to find the parts we need. There's security there for a reason. There must still be parts in storage. We shouldn't need to use force. Just let me do the talking. If all else fails, I'll pull out my old CIA credentials. Once we get inside, the cameras will pick us up. I calculate that we'll have around 20 minutes before they send agents to secure the building. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They will shoot to kill, so we...
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a very special guest, my good friend coming in to watch this with us, Nicholas McHugh.
How y'all doing this evening?
Good evening, Nicholas. Coming in, mate.
Yeah, okay. I had to get everything
Just
sorted.
going to watch the rest of this
All about-
episode and we'll have a chat.
Right on.
We need to get in and out. After we enter the building, change out of your disguises. The storeroom's on the lower level. I'll lead the way. Agent 69. If things get heated, use the hardware I gave you.
Yeah, don't worry about it, Pat. I've got it covered.
Cecil, what's going on here? And what are the Twisted Sisters doing to Matt Barr?
The fucking Sarska sisters tried making me their piss slave. And 7 and 9 came along. He said I looked adorable, and he swapped Matt Barr for me, which was obviously the right thing to do.
No, no, please. I don't want to be your piss slave. I was nominated for 2 awards. Please.
Come on, love bugs. Let's jump into that there portal and find Shanedale and Ethan. Even the smallest person can change the course of the future.
No, please, don't touch me there. Stop it. I don't like it. Help. Please stop. I beg you.
There it is. One of the most vile creations ever to be released into the wastes of the Rippaverse. A mutant made from the DNA of Az. Try not to gaze upon its foul, bloated face. You cannot pass. I am a servant of Comicsgate, wielder of the White Staff. You cannot pass. The Darkfire will not avail you. Go back to the Shadow and your Dark Master, Eric. You cannot pass.
Mange, help us! I summon you!
Mange is back in business.
Well, hello there. I am but a humble desert tour guide dedicated to showing my tourists the best sights around. I was wondering if you'd allow us inside this fine establishment to look around.
Judo chop!
Why did you do that? I was fooling him with my superior acting skills.
We don't have time to trifle with rent-a-cops. We need to change out of these silly disguises and push on to the storage area.
That was a bit harsh.
Here we are, the Rippaverse. Do you hear that beautiful music over there? That sounds like the voice of Melody.
Once there was a way
the most powerful arcane bard in all of alternate Earth.
to get back homeward. Once there was a way to get back home. Sleep, pretty darling, do not cry.
We need to take the elevator down to the lower storage level. Let's get out of these clothes.
I have a list of the parts I need to construct the portal. If we get into trouble and you miss with your guns, I'll save you with my martial arts.
You know, John, Agent 69 isn't too bad himself. Do you remember when we were out in Cuba?
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Good evening, gentlemen.
It is.
Ain't this the life, Agent 69? We should come hunting nuclear arms dealers more often.
There's our target.
My time's up, Agent 69. Don't tell these Cuban pigs anything. Stay silent for Queen and Country.
As much as I'd like to listen to your exotic, nostalgic stories right now, we're kind of on a life-threatening mission to retrieve parts we need to get back to real Earth.
Melody, Lord of all bards. I've heard many tales of your adventures.
Rock and roll. Nice to meet you guys.
We need your help to find the Dark Lord July's castle. Can you lead us there?
That would be awesome. I would love to be part of that.
I never did trust Eric July. He always seemed like a race grifter. There's one way this is going down, and man's gotta lead it. I'll lead you to victory. Everybody needs Mange.
You hold great power and wisdom, Mange. You will prove useful in the fight against the Dark Lord July. We will follow your lead for now. But when the time is right, I must fulfill my task.
We do things my way, on my playing field. Mange is the general now.
We have yet to scratch the surface of the horrors that the Rippaverse has to offer us.
I've got all the parts I need to finish the portal. Now we need to get out of here and find Dr. McHugh. Only he will be able to make sense of this.
The agents will be surrounding the building as we speak. You might need to bring out the big guns. Remember the mission we pulled off in Somalia?
Patrick, behind you!
You two get out of here and find Dr. McHugh. The keys are in the Jeep, John. You can drive. Looks like it's time for me to pay the piper.
Okay, we have 482 coming out there for the hit and run. You might wait for him.
Jump in and buckle up, boys. Mange is doing the driving.
One sweet dream. Bring up the back, get in the limousine. Soon we'll be away from here. Hit on your gas and wipe that tear away. One sweet dream came true. Today came true. Today came true.
So, and obviously, thank you, Bob Rogers, for buying a membership. Congratulations, Dr. Ben. Dr. Ben. What's happened to Dr. Ben? I
think
must
he
have
was
missed
the
it.
recipient. I
Where
think he
is
was a
Dr.
recipient
Ben?
of the message.
In the chat.
Hey,
Oh, cool. Oh, awesome. Yeah, obviously, the next episode of Made in Mysteries, I am working on it. And you'll be in it as well, Nicholas.
My ugly mug.
Yeah, they're going to be breaking out of the facility, John and Choker, coming to find you at your laboratory because you're like a scientist that works on secret sound technology, like sound wave technology and things like that.
Kind that'll melt your brain.
Yeah. And John's going to try and get you to put the portal together, to build a portal, to get them back to the real world. Apple Peach. How you doing, brother? Gripping storyline as ever. Thank you, Improvy. Another big supporter of the channel. He gave many donations as well, Improvy. Very good man. Or woman, I'm not sure. I think he's a man. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Everybody's a man on the internet.
Howdy, brother Nicholas. Says Apple Peach.
Hey, Apple Pits.
Yeah, Dr. Ben got a really good comic out as well. Have you seen Dr. Ben's comic, his recent one, that he was showing on Comics Gate Commandos?
Only little bits of it.
Yeah, he didn't really have much time to pitch it on the last show. Maybe I'd like to see a good pitch of it. Wow, Bob Rogers gifted. Is that another one? Is that another membership? Bloody hell! That's different. My eyes was going funny then. I looked at Rodriguez and thought it was Rogers. Dennis Rodriguez gifted one Scab membership. Thank you, Dennis. Wow, that's amazing. What is it Dr. Ben said? What's up, Johnny and Nicholas? I'm just being lazy and drinking beer today. If you want, Dr. Ben, you're welcome to hear about your comic a little bit.
I'd love to see more.
I didn't really get to hear much about it on the last show. Because you lot started talking about that. It was interesting, but I felt a bit sorry for Ben because he was trying to pitch his comic book and it descended into chaos. I hope the next Comics Gate Commanders works out a bit.
What exactly happened?
My internet is lagging a little bit.
Yeah, I can tell there's a bit of a delay between us.
Chat must go green. Yeah, members, fair play. Yeah, and after is probably going to focus more on the Ripperverse and defeating the Dark Lord July.
Bitch King.
And hopefully by then, Dr. Matthew has built the portal to get everyone back. Dennis. Do you watch a lot of TV, Nicholas? Do you watch any like TV program?
Occasionally, like there's usually one or two shows a year or a season that I'll watch. Trying to think of the last one that I watched that I got into. There's a lot of short ones, like you watch them fairly quick. Like one of the ones that I get on Netflix about the Wyatt Earp, and it talks about it from a wider perspective, like everything that was going on in the world at the time. I don't know if you saw that one.
No, I'm not. No, I don't think I have. I have to look it up. Sounds interesting.
Yeah, I forget the exact name of
Have
it.
you
Actually,
did you watch? Sorry, did you watch Breaking Bad when it was out? Did you watch that
I
series?
did not. I did not. I didn't start watching it until I think the third or fourth season. Then I caught up with it, and I liked it, and I finished it out. Yeah, there's definitely hasn't been much good like that, like as a total series that I've thought. My favorite thing in a while
Yeah.
has to have been Ripley on uh, on Netflix here in the States at least. Thought it was one of the best TV shows I've seen in a long time since Breaking Bad. It came out this year.
Yeah, I've heard about that. I'll have to look that up as well.
And it takes it like I haven't actually read the book.
I don't watch. I don't get to watch a lot of stuff. It's based on a book.
Yeah, it's based upon books. I never read them, but apparently it incorporates like more of another book than like the film did, so it makes it last a bit longer. Delves a lot more into his like the character being a con artist. So there's a little bit of the minutia involved in that. I think I thought that was interesting. And then it's filmed in like a very French expressionistic kind of way. So it's like everything's very striking and beautiful looking.
Right. Apple Pit is Breaking Bad is definitely worth a watch, mate. I think you'd enjoy it. It's very well done. It'd be right up your alley. Have a look out for it.
I don't think I've ever seen a TV show that takes a guy from good to bad. You know, most TV shows, they even like say The Sopranos or something like that. They're trying to make a bad guy seem good. You know, like it's usually there might have been something else out there, but it was the first time I'd ever seen anything like that.
It was a very interesting concept because it was showing you as well what it was. It was the human mind. If you had someone like what he had, cancer or something, like you would see the world differently, wouldn't you? If you knew you were dying, would you risk different things? You would risk more stuff because you know you're going to go quicker. So you'd lose a lot of fear, wouldn't you? In a weird way, you'd almost accept that you're going to die early. So in that way, you're not really, you won't be frightened of your consequences, sort of thing.
Yeah, having that, I don't know. I guess you could almost call it like a freedom. It's like a rapture almost in a situation like that. Even if it ends badly in real life most of the time, you could choose to go that other route. You know, you could choose to do what you know you're capable of, so to speak, or at least in real life, what we dream we're capable of. Yeah. Also, because like everybody has little thoughts of like, oh, that guy at work or that chick at work pissed me off. I wish they'd go get hit by a car, you know. And you're not normally indulged in most fiction of those kind of things, and I think that really sort of indulged that darker part of us too. 'Cause everyone sort of has that a little bit. Everyone's a little mean on the inside.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Every human's capable of doing bad things if they're pushed the right way, the right buttons are pushed. I don't think anyone's above being. No one's above sinning.
I know you're familiar with the
Put it
comic
that
book,
way.
The Killing Joke. The whole one Joker's one bad day.
We're born into.
Did you ever see the animated movie that they did out for The Killing Joke?
No, I didn't.
DC's animated movies. DC's animated movies for the last like 10 or so years have been way better than the live action stuff. It's. I mean, there's not really a universe for the more mature stuff, but it does also have a similar style, sort of an older style to it. But they deal with like some of the better like stories that have been in the DC comics, like the Red Sun story where Superman. What if Superman was born or landed in Russia? You know. Uh, Not that you support communism, but it's just a different story. It's a different take on it. And it was well done. That was another good one. They even have some of the stuff that I think it's a little more for like, I think teenagers, but like the Dark Avengers they've done, I thought have been somewhat interesting. We have the John Constantine character in them.
Yeah. Oh, we got a bit of chat to catch up on. I can comment on LS and everything. You don't bully anyone, Bob. What did you do? You must have commented on something. She's been banned from commenting.
She said something bad about the wrong people, apparently.
All right. Justice for Bob. We have those faults, but we don't normally spew them out on social media. Yeah. I wish they would do an animated Superman versus Spider-Man motion comic style. Would love that fact.
That actually does sound cool. I wish they would start doing more crossovers. I know it's not going to occur in film because that sells a lot better than comics, but I would love to see something like that.
Yeah.
I actually like still playing the Spider-Man.
Have you ever watched Have you ever watched the Darman channel on YouTube?
I don't think so. Darman?
Darman. It's like an educational. Yeah. It's like the thing that Ethan played. Like channel that's meant to be education, but
I don't think so. Yeah. I don't think I've ever even heard of it.
Darman, mate, they're almost done like they're not meant to be funny, but they are. Because the acting is usually quite bad. Ooh, it's going slow.
I hung out with a guy that was an actor in employment videos for a little bit.
Come on.
We gotta go.
What? What are you talking about?
What time is it? It's time to leave it. Come on. Grab your stuff, get your clothes, get your toys, get whatever you want to take. Go.
Mom, how many months behind are we on the rent?
Too many. Yeah. No, come on. We gotta go. You know what? We can just go through the window. Come on. It's not that big of a jump.
Mom, I need to get my comics.
Debbie! Forget the comics. But why you do it?
I have school in the morning.
Don't worry, you'll go to a new school next week.
Another school? Mom, that'll be my third one this year.
It's usually very wooden acting. And it's good to watch because they don't usually have actors in it that are famous. It's all just amateur.
Yeah.
Excuse me, class. May I have your attention, please? We have a new student.
My name is.
My name is Marshall.
Yo. What kind of name is Marshall?
Enough. Have a seat, Marshall.
Cool drawing, man.
Thanks.
I'm Deshaun. But everybody here calls.
F feminine.
Nice to meet you, Proof.
You too, Marshall.
Oh, you know what? That is a nice drawing. Can I see it?
Oh. Well, that was just cruel, that was. He spent a lot of time on that.
Maybe you can sell your drawings and buy yourself some better clothes that didn't come out of a garbage can, Marshall.
Yo, man, you can't be letting people talk to you like that. You gotta stick up for yourself.
It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Stop it. Who's this?
Oh, Marshall. This is my friend. We're gonna go out in a bit.
But I just got.
Oh, he's angry now.
Does he punch his mother?
I don't know how he gets away with this, right? This guy, Darman Studios. I don't know. But he makes films based on real people and they're nothing to do with the real people. They ain't got their permission or nothing. It's interesting.
Don't be lazy. You're old enough to cook your own
Well,
dinner.
Americans have a
Besides,
we
Uncle
have more
Ronnie's
of a
here.
right to
He'll watch
freedom
you.
of speech. here.
Uncle Ronnie? He's barely older than me. And he's always on the phone with his girl.
I wouldn't punch the mum. I'd probably just try and knock the bloke out. Hit him with something to stab him up.
I should be watching him. When are you coming back?
Baby, come on, don't be like that. You know I love. Hello? What's up, little man? Tell me something. You got a girlfriend?
Yeah, right.
Good. Trust me, they'll break your heart.
I can't even be thinking about a girlfriend. Right now, I'd settle for a friend.
What's the matter? Tough time at school?
Which one? I've been to 3 this year
This is a little creepy.
because Mom can't pay the rent.
Come on, dude, don't say that. Trust me, it wasn't easy growing up with your grandma. She's trying as hard as she can.
Whatever. There's just this one dude at my new school who's already giving me trouble. He makes fun of my clothes, my shoes, my drawings. Whatever he can find, he'll say something.
So what do? You step to him?
Step to him?
That's an important lesson, though, that there's always bullies. In all walks of life, there's always bullies. You're always going to come across people that try to assert their dominance on you. You got to stand your ground.
No way. He's like twice my size. He'd kill me.
Well, there's more than one way to step, Marshall. You don't got to be violent. Like, you can diss him.
I can what?
There's this new movie called Breakin'. You got to see it. It's all these crazy musicians and dancers fight each other, but with like rhymes and music and stuff. It's called dissing, like disrespectful. So say this guy's got a big old head, right? Next time this dude starts something, you just say, hey, yo, my man, quit your yelling and step off. If you can lift up that melon.
That's actually pretty good. Got a massive head.
Right, you get the idea. Here, check this out. You'll get it. Right? Now you know what to do next time this guy starts something.
Yeah, I mean, this is cool and all.
Take him off. Take him.
Yeah, I mean, this is cool and all, but I can't do something like this. I'm just a skinny little nothing. I can't be dissing somebody.
You want to be cool? You want to be respected?
Of course.
Okay then. Don't let who you are keep you from being who you want to be. Okay?
That's as good as that.
But if you want to see, just let me know and you can look for free. But if you do,
I knew you were.
I can't take these, man.
It's cool. I got like 10 of them. Just take them. Maybe D will get off your back.
For real?
No problem.
Chat's gone quiet. Anyone still watching?
Oh, wow, Marshall. I knew you were getting your clothes at the second-hand store, but now you're taking people's garbage out off their own feet.
Yo, cut in the middle, man.
Someone.
Yo.
If you want respect, you're going to have to earn it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you got to get ready now because he's going to do his rap battle. If you're watching, it says we got 14 people watching. Oh, I think the chat's just froze. That's all. Maybe it needed time to catch up.
It's been a little
Still
slow.
here. Awesome. Thank you, don't mind. I thought the chat was like frozen or something.
I can start talking smack about people, and probably within about 15 minutes, we'll probably have more people in the chat.
What's that? Sorry, Nick?
I said I could start talking smack about people, and within about 15 minutes, I guarantee we have at least a few more people in the chat.
Yeah, drama.
Yo, what's up with you, D? It's like you're obsessed with me. I know I'm pretty, but if you want to see, just let me know and you can look for free. But if you do, I got one thing to say. Just take a look from far away.
Before we let him carry on his amazing, epic rap, I'd like to introduce the Doctor.
Hey,
Not Doctor
Dr.
Who
Ben.
either. The good Doctor.
I tell you,
How you doing, Ben?
I just came in to tell you to
Nice
quit
to see
all
you.
that yelling. If you can lift up that melon. Can you guys hear me? Am I on mute?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Johnny's going to be a bit on delay.
Oh, okay.
Going you were going a little bit broken up. I think he's all right.
Yeah, you're still kind
now.
of broken
I
up
think
on my
signal's all
end,
right.
but it's just
Hey,
what's going on, everyone? Look, you want to buy a comic book? We got comic books.
Ooh.
Looks creepy. There we go. Vote for the guy. Oh, look at that. The moon. Look at that. That's awesome. It's like the moon's real in there.
Yeah, it does look pretty cool.
Nice. The guy in the back looks like I gotta pull it up and then pull it back. He's that is the actual killer. Worry. Yeah, it's so crazy with the moon. Yeah. It's like you can see like a field of like a cemetery or something in the background there on the moon.
Is that the full title?
Yeah. I'm just gonna call it "Let Us Get," and it's just it's got like you can have like a subtitle. I'm calling it my goth true crime comics, but I gotta set up the Indiegogo. That's what
And
I got.
is it just one short story then, Ben, for the first one?
Yeah, it's just gonna be let's see, is this just the page. Like this is like, look, see, I've got like, see, I've got a whole paper. Look. No, I was going. I had to go over like all the numbers. You know, I had to go over the numbers for it, and the goal. What I was looking at was to do 52 pages plus the 4 pages for a cover. And it's gonna be in black and white. Like that's the way I want. You know what I mean? Like I want to have it like, I don't know, you know, if you ever saw like the old like 90s like alternative comics, or even like there's comics now that are still like black and white. Like that's just you know. But it's just gonna be like the story of the you know, the satanic
I like black
murder, and then just some weird, like my weird takes on like whatever's going on, some political stuff now. And you know, it's not going to be like an ongoing like mystery comic or something. Like I'm just going to do, and I can only sell so many. You know what I'm saying? I can't. So like I'm not going to have like it's up for like, you know, a year or something. Like I'm just going to have it up for a couple, like maybe a month, maybe 2 months, and I'm going to have it like capped out to only like.
And did you mention
What?
Are you going to sell it on eBay, or do you have a certain way of selling it, or are you
Yeah,
going to
well,
be
that's what I'm
selling
saying.
it on eBay, or is there another way of getting it? Would it?
I'm gonna do like the Indiegogo, right? And I'm just gonna have like that's what I'm saying. Is like I'm gonna have it set like I can't make.
Right.
There's, you know, just different numbers I have to work with. So that's what I'm saying. It's gonna be like just a limited number of copies. Like it's not gonna be like, okay, let's try and print like 10,000. Like no, like 1,000 copies. No, like that's what I'm saying. Like it's just gonna be maybe 1,000 copies. I guess that would be okay, but. You know, that's what I'm saying. There's a whole just bucket load of complicated fish and like just all sorts of just you know, my unique situation that I operate in. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. I can't have, you know, how like right. That's what I'm saying. Like think how like Rob Hunter, right? Like he just has like in like Comicsgate like kind of like a, you wouldn't say like a small campaign, but you know what I'm saying, like a mid-sized campaign. He's at like what 30-40 grand or whatever. Like if I had that, like all this, you know what I'm saying, like not that I could do that like with my first campaign, but you know what I'm saying, like that would just I couldn't do that. There's just too many complications with all of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I couldn't you know, the mafia would be after me is what would happen. They would.
Explains all the 3D backgrounds.
Exactly.
And what do you two think? What do you two think about people that, like comic book creators, that make all their copies first and then find their fan base, like just print out loads and then try? Do you think that's risky?
They have a good handle on the audience.
To do it to the people that
Or
want
they're
to buy
stupid.
it.
Yeah, I mean it's like I don't know. It seems like a risk, definitely, especially if you print like 50,000 copies of a comic, and like that's at least what like 100 grand or something. You're not going to get less than like $2 a copy for your first charge, and then on top of that, all the associated like where do you store 50,000 copies? Is that just going to be in your garage? You know what I mean? Like, is it just going to be filled up?
It sounds like just took a big snort of cocaine kind of idea.
Exactly. So I mean,
okay, I'm going to do 50,000 copies, and
all of them.
They're just going to ship out right away.
So yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, if you have like a big fan base, like I mean that is the thing with all this. Like, I mean that is like the new audience now. It's like if you're someone on TikTok or YouTube or what's the other one? Instagrams or what, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, or maybe I don't know if people buy stuff off of like Twitter But like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you have like a huge audience, that's the new thing, is that like you can say like, okay, well, I'm gonna sell whatever. I'm gonna sell my own comic or my own brand of soap or t-shirts or whatever it is, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like if you're like honestly trying to get into comics and make comics for some sort of reason besides like you just want to have like your merchandise, you know what I mean? Because I mean, like, I don't know, like what everything that people have said about the ISOM comics and the Yaira comics and like the whole assorted Ripperverse is that it's not good. Like it's not cohesive. It's not, none of it's written well. You know what I mean? Like that's what everyone's saying, which hell, you know, maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get better as it goes. I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like they're not made because like people were demanding ISOM. You know what I mean? Like no one was like, we need Yaira. We need the Horseman. We need, you know what I mean? Like this is all just basically, what do they call it? Like vanity presses.
Hey, Sinatra.
Oh shit, I don't even have that thing on.
That's how you do it, mate. The link is in the chat if you want to come in. No worries if not. Anyone's welcome.
I've been so I've never been a storyteller. I've never had the ability to do anything like that. But I did draw when I was younger. I even made some comic books. I didn't like take a lot of time with them. They're mostly I was just trying out the idea of doing just something in a serialized way. But I'm so afraid now. I've never ever said that to anybody. But especially looking at artists a lot more this year and everything, because I still like reading comics. I don't read a whole heck of a lot of them or anything like that. But I definitely appreciate the art form. And but seeing a lot of, especially like non-American artists that are actually really good, has definitely been very inspiring. Because I don't know, like I don't like to do things that are like cookie cutter or good. You know, I want to do what possibly no one else has done before, kind of thing. Which I'm not saying it doesn't make it good by any stretch of the imagination. You know, but that's just what I want to do. That's what I enjoy doing, and especially seeing like people like doing different things definitely makes me inspired to do a little bit of art.
Yeah, it's a weird.
Yeah.
People, you know, some people go into it and think, you know, they're going to be like the next, you know, Todd McFarlane or Rob Liefeld or what, you know, whatever the ones are now. Rob Kirkman. You know, I'm going to be the guy who can redefine zombie stories again. You know what I mean? Like, and like it's like they have this concept of like fame from like the few like comics for people that are like famous or whatever, you know, and they're like, that's what I'm gonna do, and it's, I don't know, you gotta.
Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Sinatra.
Hey.
Oi.
Hello.
What's up, gentlemen? Johnny,
Should be
thanks for
coming
having
in
me.
if my internet.
All right.
There he is.
Am I hearing my mic's working? Okay. Yeah, looks like I'm good. Nicholas, what's up, man?
How you doing, brother?
Good. How you doing?
Dr. Ben, hello, sir.
Sorry.
Hello. I don't think I ever met you on stream, or I don't know, but nice to meet you, man.
He's
And Johnny,
good. This is actually quite historical. First time Sinatra has ever been on Scab Cast. Thank you, Finn, for coming in.
Oh, you're welcome, man. It's not. Oh, yeah, all right, man. Hey, all right. Well, let the goons be good.
Have you been?
Yeah, thanks for having me, though. Yeah, you invited me to come on a while ago, and I've been trying to fix my sleep.
Have you been
schedule so I can
making
wake
any
up.
more music recently? Have you been working on anything?
Trying. I've been practicing guitar and trying to record stuff, but it's always like a pain in the butt. And the more research I do, like it's nothing like exclusive to people who aren't good at it. Even like the best, like have to like redo stuff and have to redo songs or do this and do that. And like I just make them, and if they're good, I'll try to redo them, or I'll just move on to the next one. Learn from my mistakes and make just keep doing it over and over until I come up with some good shit. And then when I get to that point, then I'll expand. But for the most part, I'm just trying to get one damn song done, and I can't do it. It's so hard. It is so difficult, man. But it's fun. It's fun trying. I'm learning a lot of tricks on the way, learning a lot of techniques and different things on the way of that, trying to pursue that. But it's been all right, man. I don't mind the challenge.
I love music production. It's brilliant.
I find it fun.
It's
I find the
very
production
interesting.
part
It's a
fun.
good
I don't
skill
know.
to learn.
Yeah, I don't know about the like even writing. I used to write raps and stuff when I was younger, and I would like writing them, and I would hate recording them, but I would love mixing it. I would love putting the song together. I would just freaking hate recording. But everything else I love.
Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah,
It's fun.
mixing is a weird thing to me.
I'm
Like, I
kind
have
of the
such a hard
opposite.
time
Like,
understanding it.
I'm like, I hate all the.
Yeah, mixing is quite the.
I love playing live or recording the song. I just don't like all the stuff to it.
Oh, you like all the stuff that I don't. Oh, okay, yeah, you like all the recording and performance. No, yeah, mixing is like it's like having a.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah,
Mixing
it's
is like
fun.
having an unorganized
I get the
spice
drive
rack.
from actually performing it on it.
Mm.
Yeah, Johnny's on a bit of a delay.
Oh,
Yeah.
is he? Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
wondering. Yeah. Refresh your page, Johnny. Just refresh it. That don't work.
He is overseas, and they don't like people that tell the truth over there.
Yeah, I try it. Hang on.
All right. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I'll take my time when I'm speaking.
But yeah, with mixing, like I get like the whole like low pass, high pass, all that shit, and I've learned to balance it out just between instruments and stuff. But with like when it comes to actually mixing it and fine tuning it, like I have a hard time understanding compression and what it's doing and everything like that.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, it took me years to actually realize to actualize what's going on. Yeah, it took me years, man. It's not that hard. It's not. It's not that hard. It's just it could get tricky.
Because I have a older brother that's been recording stuff since the late 80s.
Oh,
and it's like he has a hard time just explaining it to me, I think, because he's been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
But he's like, the only reason I have any understanding is he has taken some time with me a couple of times, luckily. For some stuff. But I still don't really understand it.
OG who had to do stuff the hard way. Had to do everything the hard way before computers.
Oh yeah, like and he was like back then it was like heavy metal, thrash metal, and stuff like that.
Yeah,
he's a lot older now with the stuff he does, but now he's just pretty much like because he's a programmer too, and so he can he has all the nicest stuff. I like borrowing some of his guitar pedals. Like I had borrowed an H90 from him for about a month or two.
Cool.
That was nice.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting pedals and an amp, but or not. I mean, what do you call it?
Do
Like
you
a little
play
speaker
much?
thing, whatever you call them, the amps. Yeah. I was thinking about buying
Do you
because I
play
got everything's in
guitar?
the box. I don't have anything to physically. I don't have anything. So if somebody wanted to jam with me, I don't have any hardware equipment to go take with. You know what I'm saying? They have to have it. If they don't, I got to bring my computer, and I don't feel like doing all that. So I might get a couple pedals. I might play with the ones I got on my guitar rig on the computer, and then just like fuck around with the presets or fuck around with the pedals they have to offer, and then probably come up with a chain, and maybe I'll buy that in real life. I don't want nothing crazy though, just enough to make it happen. What you playing over here? You playing some Diddy?
Is that you
I'm
picking away on the
about-
guitar? John?
I don't play guitar like you. I'm not like.
You don't play like shit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's not plugged in. No, I haven't got it plugged into an amp.
Oh, look at that. Nice.
I'm not. I'm just self-taught, really. I'm not really. I prefer to do vocals if I can.
Okay.
But I like fucking about on a guitar now and again.
I'm planning on recording my own vocals, but then like I don't want to rap
Yeah,
anymore, and I don't know how to sing, or I can't hit I can't rock a tune, but I could like yell. I could act angry with lyrics. I could write lyrics and get very angry about it. So we'll see what happens. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
That's what
I think anyone can. I
What'd you
think
say,
anyone
Ben?
can sing. They just got to find their style. That's all.
You just got to mess with the speed on you. Record your vocals and then just
speed it up.
Yeah, speed it up, slow it down. You know, like do the reverb. You know.
Oh, do the vocal trip. Come up with like a vocal chain, yeah, and come up with like a signature freaking sound. I'm a little more rough than that.
I don't know if y'all can hear what I'm playing over here.
And you haven't always got to have a good voice. You can be a
like Tom Waits.
I think I have an okay voice. I just don't think I know how to use it. I just don't know how to hit a pitch.
Are you playing
I got
something?
horrible pitch detection. Like you tell me what this note is, and I'm like, I might get it. But I definitely probably won't. It's all in the bones, baby. It's all in the bones, Johnny. You feel it in your bones, right to your toes and right out your butt.
That's like
Do you still do your morning shows for Natra?
No, I'm trying to break out that cycle.
I used to watch your. I used to like your. I kind of like your morning shows. It was something to look forward to. They were good.
What's up, Ben? Ben was saying something.
I could never figure out what your morning shows. I tried to like watch them a couple times, and it was always like something on the computer, and like maybe sometimes there was games and like you talking and like other. It's just like what on earth is this? Like
a bad case of AD. A bad case of alcoholic ADD.
It was just a chill out stream in the background.
Right.
You go chill out, do an EFAP, play a game, do talk with the chat, go through articles, go through the news, watch videos. It's all type of shit. And I can't ever keep my head screwed on tight to stick to one thing.
Right.
Just do everything. If I can just throw everything at the wall, see what happens, see what sticks.
I hear you.
Right.
I like it when Rising PJ's on.
Like, really, just watch anything.
Yeah. I gotta get on camera. Am I the only one? Do I gotta get on cam? Shit. Everybody's on camera except me.
You don't have to. It's not like a.
Okay. It's not mandated.
It's all right, mate.
Yeah, plenty of times there's like people on the Scab Cast that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not bothered about seeing your face. I know you're real. I've seen you.
But have you seen him in real life? He could be an automaton.
Like a e-girl, one of the characters, like fucking manga fucking characters.
Yeah, but I find that funny when.
Did you see Alex Jones doing the like?
Really funny about that on their streams, don't they?
He's doing a VTuber of like this weird dragon. It was like the fentanyl dragon or something, and it was Alex Jones, and he's doing all these songs, and it's all with the dragon. Like he's.
I've been trying to figure out the VTubing stuff. I want to do that with a weird character.
Yeah. I think I don't know. It's
get a chick and get like a chick voice changer. Even if it doesn't work, and you'll still have fucking guys in your chat trying to see some fucking I don't know, trying to get something out of you.
Yeah, never know. I'll do anything for money.
This is supposed to change my voice, but I don't know.
Oh yeah, that's deep.
So, let's see.
Oh, you sound like Buffalo Bill. It puts the lotion on its skin.
Fantastic. Is it still that, or did it go back?
Now you sound like you're higher now.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. It has like.
Yeah, you're like an elf, like a Christmas elf.
Now you're Satan.
No, you're like Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Is it built into the audio interface?
Yeah, it's fine. It's like it's an actual little thing. Microphone plugs into and this goes.
Hard to tell what you're saying though. When you talk, that's too slow, Timber. Yeah, that's too low.
Shane Davis would be well jealous of that.
Well, that's what inspired me. I've seen him always.
I'm gonna start freaking singing. I'm gonna start freaking saying the whole Hail Mary. I'm gonna start start praying to the Lord. You keep talking like that.
How do I turn it off? Wait.
Can't now.
No, that's it.
You're in too deep.
And I can't hear myself either, so it doesn't show me what I can't hear like what it sounds like.
Jim from PTM Reviews got stuck on that, I think, for a while. His voice sounded different. He kept saying, "No, I'm not changing my voice anymore." And it sort of was. Like, I think when they figured out how to turn it back off.
Is it off? I think it's off now.
It's off now. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Oh, there's little like dots and stuff. Okay. That's every day. It's like a learning experience here. You know,
That's
like
good if you want to like do a random call.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how you summon Woden shot. Is like
if you kidnap someone or something.
Drop the money off at the end of the pier.
Woden shot's upset lately.
Oh, yeah. Who is
it? So I guess he went in. One thing, saw Lord Raptor Jesus trying to say, "Oh, we were just trying to have fun too." No, you're not, you crazy motherfuckers.
Pertaining what?
To Woden shot, like saying that they were carrying on some bit about some dude's dick or something.
Oh, Del Keon.
And it was just like weird. I don't know. Those guys are just stream like weird shit about females connected to Comicsgate and stuff. Just a little disgusting to me.
Oh, there's something for everybody on the internet, I tell you.
They sort of, the thing is, they ruined the slums. Because the slums were originally promoting like indie comic books and stuff. And then you get people like Lord Raptor Jesus coming in claiming to be slumlords and then just fucking doing shows that are nothing to do with promoting comics or helping out artists, just slagging them all off and causing drama. It's like it's derogatory. It's negative to what Comicsgate's aiming to do. It's not good at all. And then you got original slumlords like Dark Gift that are all right. You see, but sometimes even he can be a little bit like on the fence about stuff. Sometimes you got to take sides. You got to stand your ground.
I see what you're saying. There's a thing in Comicsgate though that I seen coming, and I didn't want really anything to do with it. So those guys could, you know what I mean? Like there was enough people that I noticed that had a lot of discontent for what's going on, and whatever's happening right now is literally I seen that coming, and I don't, you know what I mean? I just stepped back, like, are you gonna do your show again? I'm like, nah. Let's find out what happens with Comicsgate first before because there's a lot of creators that could use the help, and when I can, even the other day, I don't have a big channel anymore, but even the other day, Mike Odin came on for a bit, and I enjoyed it, man. I haven't done that type of stuff in a while, you know, getting guys on and talking about their stuff and putting in front of other people's faces, and I haven't done that in since last year, but yeah, I miss it, man. And I cover some drama and shit. Like all my songs are about drama, so it's not like I'm above it, you know. But at the same time, there's like I can't look at what's going on and see the whole picture if I'm in the eye of the hurricane. You know what I mean? Like I got to be on the outside watching if I want to actually be creative and be productive, because when you're mired in the shit like everybody else, like nobody's fucking being creative, nobody's being productive, nobody's motivating or inspiring to do work or to have fun with that type of shit. It's really just kind of like a dour, shitty kind of atmosphere that it's hard to find fun stuff out of. It really is. Like I can make some songs, but they're all just kind of me forcing it. You know what I mean? Like I hate to force shit.
I was gonna say, Johnny. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say I do believe Hansel Hauser there has raised the red penalty card.
Mm.
Yeah, I got stickers too. I was very happy.
Right.
Yeah, something. It was a big.
Red penalty card.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Is that like a sock? Is that is that what
know.
you all call football over there?
Soccer?
Yeah. Is that something in there?
Means you're off.
Oh. Uh-oh. Well, who is it for?
He might be he's German, so he might be a German football fan.
I see. That's what I was wondering. Like,
I don't know. Guten Tag.
Something I've found odd with Comicsgate, not really odd, but like I've noticed, right, is that like a lot of the people that talk about how Comicsgate was when it started, right? Allegedly it started in like 2016 or 2017, 2018. There's like all these people that are like, that's 20.
Well, yeah, that's when I can't say exactly, but yeah, it started pretty early, and it wasn't like it was long before like EVS or any really pro that I know of. Not that I knew much about it, but I would see it on Twitter and shit.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like at that time, it was like, because I remember being in comics then, and it was like I didn't hear anything about it, and it was I find it odd because it was just like I was exactly the sort of person that should have been like
I might not have actually heard about it till 2018, but whenever I think that Umbrella guy started is when that to me at least signifies it started getting out to a somewhat wide audience. Like I like comic books, but I'm not in the culture like you are, Dr. Ben.
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is it wasn't like wider understood, or it was just like just some sort of like I remember hearing about like Richard Myers and his thing with the Antarctic Press. I remember being like, what the hell, they canceled. He was gonna like do that, and I think that was the original thing with Kickstarter.
When was that? Because I do remember that. Yeah,
that was in the beginning.
That was like Mark Waid was going
to be the end of
slagging them off and everything.
That'd be the end of 2018 when that shit happened.
Right.
Okay.
Or maybe yeah. I've been in Comicsgate for so long, and I think that I haven't, because I think I've been around since 2017. But like, I know I wasn't watching a lot. I was watching like Ethan's live streams, but before he did that, he was doing like little videos and like conspiracy videos, like when Me Too happened. Yeah, well, Me Too happened is literally when I started watching the video. So what was that, at the end of 2017?
Okay.
Yeah, probably.
So I think the Richard C. Myers.
I noticed something really weird the other day when I was watching Ethan's channel back. And in his earlier videos, he's got a higher pitched voice. His voice has got deeper as his videos have gone on. You listen to his very first videos, his voice it sounds higher. It's odd. It caught my ear.
Trying to sound nice. Trying not to be an asshole.
Yeah, he was being like very gentle, I guess. Like
it was a late bloomer.
It's something I do I admire about Ethan is that he is a really good speaker. He could tell a story. He could convey his ideas and freaking and be entertained. You know, it's very difficult for me. I'm not really that good of a. I can
It's
tell a
very much
story,
a
but it's
Renaissance man.
yeah. He could do a lot of things, right? He could do a lot of different things. Pretty good.
Good job, Barb.
Barb Rogers, what up? Yeah, I made songs about. I think Comic Book Hut was talking about it. I made a song. He was talking about Richard C. Meyer and Mark Waid and all these guys.
I remember like Gamergate and everything is when you really started to see like sort of like a more of an asserted male perspective shooting itself up a little bit. Because not to say that it wasn't there first, but definitely women and feminism had sort of been beating down culture for a little bit, you know.
For the last 2 decades.
Well, it's gotten progressively worse. Yeah, obviously. I mean, even when I was a little kid, they were already, you know, trying to hold like little boys to the standards of female behavior and stuff. We had to be calm and quiet too often and everything like that. You know, no, you know, males need, you know, to be rambunctious and shit. And I think like Gamergate was like the first big thing that really you started seeing that kind of stuff. Not saying it was all like the greatest thing that ever happened or anything, but hell, I was a member of fucking the Quarter Inch channel back then. That fake motherfucker. And like seeing like that die out, they sort
I
of
used to follow
squandered
the
what happened with
Quarter
it.
Inch as well.
And then it's been nice to see Comicsgate not puttering out like Gamergate did.
Thing with Comicsgate is like it's always had drama, always, but it was never really towards each other. Some people, eventually, one thing is like there's money here, there's opportunity here, there's a network of people. It's more of a network than a community. It's because if we can't be responsible for each other like that, we got to be individuals. We got to like. There's people who we got cliques and stuff like that, but at the same time, they could speak for each other, or their actions could speak. You know what I mean? Like, the thing, like, if somebody does something very bad or gets busted for being a pervert, like, you know what I mean? Like, that can't be on everybody. That's the thing. Why that's the whole community aspect that doesn't work right there, because there's too many weird people and too many like criminality on the low that nobody knows about, and you can't. It's not recommended to attach yourself to anybody that, especially if you don't know them, and type of shit like that ruins fucking community. Like that shit happened to the slums when Vic King got popped or when he got caught. Like that shit wrecked everything right there. I didn't give a fuck. Didn't matter to me, but everybody else cared. You know, I didn't give a fucking. I didn't care at all. Like good riddance. You know what I mean? Like good. Let's, you know. Catch some more people, but then it just becomes like a witch hunt where like everybody's a fucking suspect now. You know what I mean? It's really fucking gay. Like fuck out of here.
You know, I've noticed like I searched at one point Matt Barr's Twitter for the word pedo, and I had noticed that he actually did. He used to do it a lot more, and then he stopped for a while. And then the Vic King thing happened, and then he started it. He went through the roof. I mean, literally started creating like logos and shit like that. Obviously,
but then you got the whole freaking. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nick. My bad.
Well, that's pretty much my point. But it's like amazing, like what that happened. Now, I mean, to set things straight, you know, there were people like Dick Masterson made a comment about it because they had already been sort of purists, kind of like calling everybody out. You know, they weren't exactly acting like a white Christian heterosexual male wants everybody to act, you know. And people did sort of, Riley was taking the piss out of him for it and everything. But it's one of the features of the slums to me has always been, it's the crazy fuckers, you know. And just and it's not that that's a bad thing, you know, but that's what it is. It's the people that, you know, don't fit in even in misfit groups, you know.
Kind of what it was about, the slums. Yeah, it was the people who were creators or YouTubers and didn't have a big reach or couldn't get on the big channels or whatever. So they all kind of, you know, that's what Dark Gift's idea was about the slums.
Now, Dark Gift, like even long time ago, 2018 at least was the first time he ever. I remember like him replying to a tweet trying to explain something to me. You know, he even actually even DM'd me a couple times over the years if I had ever commented on something and it was obviously a stupid comment. He would like explain it to me, like, no, this is what's going on. Don't worry about those people or whatnot. But he's always seemed like an incredibly level-headed, kind person.
Yeah, he has been. Yeah, he is. Real nice
Has
dude.
there, to me, like when I see Matt Barr, it seems like he wants people to basically bow down to him in a group and everything. It almost feels like he wants to take over everything. At least that's the vibes that I get.
Who,
Not even
Dark Gift?
necessarily so. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no,
not really,
that
no.
Matt Barr.
Oh,
Yeah,
Matt
that
Barr.
Matt Barr
Oh.
wants to do all that stuff. Was there anybody else that tried to do that kind of shit before Matt Barr? To the slums, at least.
I never see Matt Barr trying to take over anything because I don't see Matt Barr as a leader.
Well, going
at all.
around. Well, yeah, true.
Not at all. Not one fucking bit.
But that's how I judge his
fucking-
intent.
He's
Like,
too
because he's
angry.
constantly. Has anybody ever like his Wiggle almost seems like a little bit of that, you know, that was that extreme, like telling people they're degenerates. You know, this is not what this is
Oh, I
about.
got
This
you.
is not why I showed up for.
It's
you
a
know,
dogma.
kind of thing.
It's a dogma and shit like that.
Yeah. Because to me, when you're doing that, you're trying to enforce a dogma, which means that you're in charge.
Exactly, but that's all bullshit and fucking perceived fucking self-grandizement. You know what I mean? It's fucking, and you know, I, as much as I like hanging out with all those guys and stuff like that, I'm not. Yeah, right. You ain't gonna put me into that shit. They don't fucking. Some guys don't like me because of that shit. Because I don't jump on the bandwagon. Not that. Maybe for a bit, but once you start that bullshit where you're trying to freaking control people or trying to tell people what they should think or how they should feel about shit, it's I'm starting to fight. Yeah, I'm about to fight you. We're fighting.
Essentially, that's commie bullshit. Essentially, to like get in and be like, we have to have ideological purity. Everyone has to agree to this, and this is what. If you don't agree, and like turning that turning one thing into like a big focus, and then like, well, who is for this? Who isn't? Are you all the way for it? You know, turning it into all that kind of.
That's what it is, though. I mean, I agree with them. Like, I agree with like, oh, there's a lot of fucking perverts around here. There's fucking people who are into some weird shit, and Comicsgate can't fucking take any more hits from people like that, and they're trying to fucking weed these guys out. But then at the same time, like, hey, man. Without regulation, I mean, there is no regulation, so people could just do whatever the fuck they want, and it is what it is, man. And I can't be around that shit.
Well,
Because,
a witch hunt's never going to end badly. I mean, never end well.
yeah,
It's always going to, even if no matter how pure the intentions are behind it,
Mhm.
you know, people just get drunk on power. You know, they get unchecked. They
and
run
then
out
when
of
does it
legitimate
stop?
targets.
And then when does it end? It never ends.
Yeah.
Until somebody implodes or fucking the whole thing gets decimated and nobody hangs out. Everybody's mad at each other about it.
Like that, the other can be cool too.
Yeah, that's my homie right
The
there.
number of people versus the number of people that are cool in vast outweighs the number of people that are not cool in the slums, in my opinion. There's just a few bad apples.
Well, I could have stuck around and kept doing the show, but then I would have just kept losing my fucking mind too. I needed to step away. Like I could step away for like another year or two and just reflect on everything, and maybe I could come back stronger. You know what I mean? That's kind of how I'm operating. Because I was losing my shit. I was getting depressed. Like I knew that's not what I wanted. Like my sleep schedule was all fucked up. I'm not seeing the sun. I'm getting drunk. I'm fucking wasting time. I'm wasting other people's time. Fucking wasting time on the internet. It just felt bad. Like it's almost the end of the world. And fucking I'm trying to. Everybody's fucking. Everybody's like losing money or like not making as much money and freaking I'm trying to sell them books and I'm just feeling super extra guilty and I'm like, fuck this. I gotta step away for a bit, man. I can't try to sell books when I don't even have the money for it.
I did hear a lot of people blame you for a lot of their downfall, so that sounds about.
What you mean? Say it again.
I'm fucking with you.
What?
I heard a lot of people blame Fanacha for
fuck. No. That's their fucking fault.
You're like, what?
Oh. That's their fault. I told them. I don't know how long I could do this. And I was doing it for 4 years straight, man. I think I took some breaks here or there, but that's because my channel went down or freaking.
Right.
stepped away for a little bit, but never for that long.
Yeah,
But it's hard, man. It's hard. Yeah, I'm over here fucking. I got the blues, man. I got the streaming blues.
takes a toll on you. Takes a toll. Covering the news, politics.
Oh, that shit was whooping my ass. Yeah, I'm over here fucking getting stressed out over shit, getting other people stressed out, then trying to sell them a book. It's like fucking cripes, man. I'm losing my shit. So everybody could act like they're fucking the biggest YouTubers and they're gonna be the greatest and grandest. I'm like, yeah, just give it fucking time.
Right.
Give it time. That shit'll eat you fucking alive. I told these motherfuckers, you cannot do these. You cannot do what I do if you live in America, especially on the eastern border, at 6 a.m. on a Sunday every week and streaming on other days. But that 6 in the morning slot, that shit will consume you and eat you fucking alive. And I've seen it happen to other people who try to stream over me and try to fucking rally people against me. This has happened a few years ago with Testify, and even him, like his whole shit crumbled after that. Like people stopped fucking showing up to his shit. Like you could get that time slot, but that shit will eat you alive. And I've done it for years, and I'm pretty fucking resilient, but even I had to back off.
Never tried streaming by myself before. Well, at least with talking, stream music. But
I just talk to the
tried
chat. Hey, chat, what you doing? This and that or nothing. I'll be like, no, I'm just start talking about stuff, and maybe we'll get into it or not. But mostly it's just like, hey, what are you guys doing out there? What's new? What's new in Comicsgate? What's new in the world? And then anybody got any videos? And I'll just get the chat to speak up and give me some content, and I'll just, you know what I mean? I'll work off of them for the most part.
Right.
Bob,
Do that for
Bob Rogers gifted another membership. God bless you, Bob. Thank you.
Testify still alive and hiding. And Proby says, that'd be nice.
What's with the Testify AI account?
Oh, a new guy? Probably just a troll.
So there's someone on Twitter and Kiwi Farms, it seems, going under Testify AI.
I don't know. I have no clue. No clue at all. That was a real bastard.
Somewhat funny, actually.
Yeah, he was a bastard, but man, he was one of the best. He was one of the best son of a bitches that you would ever fucking meet on the internet. And
I think you'd be good. You'd be good with a co-host, I reckon. Finatra. I reckon you should find a co-host to make some sort of like double show.
Yeah, I tried that.
Someone to bounce off of.
I tried that. It don't work. A consistent person every week. That's not. And plus, yeah, no, that shit don't work. And I'm kind of I'm an individual kind of guy. I like hanging out with people, but usually when I get tired or I get moody, it's just, I go on my own way. I'll just walk away for, you know what I mean? Like I need time to recharge. So like dealing with other people on that type of, on a more dependent kind of thing, that's not healthy for me at all, or the other person. That won't be good. I just do my own thing, man. I don't try to get people attached to me, or I don't try to attach myself to other people just because I know stuff is just, I know how I am, and I know things don't last, and I don't like to say goodbye. So like I don't like to start shit if I'm not willing to fucking walk away from it either. So whatever I do, I just kind of do it myself. I do my own thing, man. It's easier that way. I don't want to.
I do like it when you start going off.
You start riffing.
I generally agree with on most stuff. I usually think you're pretty on point.
Yeah, I'm kind of wrong on a lot of shit, but that's where it gets fun. That's when people get mad at me, and I just start.
Yeah, I'm probably wrong about the same stuff. I mean, but I usually, like I'm jealous of people that have that ability to just talk without somebody to bounce off of. Because like me, I'm more the kind of person that I'm good in a conversation, but I'm not necessarily the kind of guy that can get up on a mic and start, just saying what's on my mind.
Well, I used to rap too. I used to rap, so that's probably where it comes from. Just riffing, just off the head, just freestyling, just talking. And
Have you got any of your
your rap songs, Sinatra? Have you got any like recorded that we could hear?
Oh, like some old ones? I got old
I like
ones.
a
I don't
bit
have
of rap.
anything new. You know what's funny? It's because like some people be like, "Oh, you couldn't make it as
Yeah,
a
look, have you got
fucking,
an
you
old
couldn't make
one?
it as a rapper, and now
Could
you're
we
in
play
fucking
one?
comic skate." And I'm like, dude, I'm like, if I made it as a rapper, I would have to worry about Diddy trying to plug me, or fucking, or some guy trying to shoot me because everybody wants to be a gangster, or everybody, you know what I mean? Like, and I've been up that social ladder before, around those
You,
times, and I've seen how degenerate
you
it
could
gets
be
and
like
kind
an
of
LL
eerie it
Cool
gets, and
J
I
type
don't like
rapper.
that type. I
Smooth.
don't mind hanging out with the bitches and banging bitches and getting drunk, but I don't like the whole being a part of a team and doing that because dangerous things happens. Tribalism, it's AIDS sometimes. It's like unless we're going through apocalyptic times, tribalism is literally just AIDS.
Well, guess what?
Yeah,
Things
exactly.
are looking like we might be headed towards some apocalyptic times. So
It's time to find your tribe.
Headed towards it. We're always headed towards it.
that's
no matter when.
I got something for you, Johnny. So yeah, there's a song I made back in the day. One of the last songs I made was me being
Could
like,
I find your rap songs on your channel then, Sinatra?
no, none of my not my old shit. No, I'll put like one song up here or there if I but I gotta really listen to it and be like, this is what I want people to hear because I used to say a lot of fucking retarded shit too. And like thing was like back in the day,
You're quite a perfectionist as well.
like in rap music specifically, we used to always dox ourselves, literally, to the point where like the only thing we didn't say was our actual address, but we would tell you the neighborhood. We'll tell you everything about it. You know what I mean? Come see me, type of shit. You know what I mean? On the internet, everybody's fucking scared of that shit.
Yeah.
But there's a song I made called "What You Want to Hear," and it was about like me. Oh, sorry, my bad.
Do you have a favorite rapper?
Yeah, I got like 20 of them.
That's all right. Sorry. Do you have a
Yeah,
favorite rapper that influenced you?
Yeah, all of them, many of them, most of them from Brooklyn or just from New York. I don't recognize any rap outside of New York. There's rappers outside of New York that are great, but just all that matters to me is New York. New York City is all that matters.
One of my favorite rappers was LL Cool J.
Oh yeah.
Rapper.
He was the best. He was the best at the fucking at attacking the verse, like the opener. You know what I mean? Like the way he approaches and how he starts. Like like what the fuck? I thought I conquered the world, crush Mo D, Hammer and Ice T's curls, but still niggas want to instigate shit. Like the way he it's so good. Just the way he starts his verses are always explosive and freaking. I took a bit of that, but like Harris One,
He's got proper high energy. I love it.
Like
LL Cool J just did a new song recently, didn't he?
Yeah, he
like
did.
With Eminem or somebody.
Mm-hmm. And he still got it. He still got it.
Like
dude.
I was impressed. Yeah. What was that song? Is he because LL Cool J is from Brooklyn because he did that song.
Yep.
She's from
No, he's
Queens.
from Queens.
From Brooklyn.
Yeah. He's Brooklyn rapper. Yeah. That's right.
Well, I was trying to remember that song, like how it went, like
doing
that
it
he
well.
did.
Doing it and doing it and doing
He's
it.
from
Oh yeah.
She represent Queens. I was raised out in Brooklyn.
The thing I like about LL Cool J is that he's an amazing lyricist, but he can stay out of all the gangster shit as well.
I wouldn't say he's a gangster. He was just a guy you don't want to fuck with. He was a big dude.
Scandals or like being involved in gang.
Nope. He was as far as we know, a legit dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he stayed out of all of that throughout his career.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he's probably got a lot of connections that are pretty street and that would probably fight for him if he needed him.
I don't know, man. Like you got guys like Karis One from the Bronx.
Awesome. They say
Karis One. You got Rakim. You got Cool J Rap. You got Jizza from the Wu-Tang.
I don't really like that much.
The whole DITC.
Liquid Swords.
Yeah, that was one of the best albums I love. Or even like a Raekwon's album. Raekwon was a good one.
What
I
up,
like his
Wu
album.
Tang?
Nas, fucking so many rappers, dude. Big L, fucking Big Pun. Fucking Christ.
DMX?
Big Pun was like one of the best rappers.
Nas?
I'm trying to find this music, dude. I can't find. Oh, here it goes. All right, so this is a song I made a long time ago, back in 2012. One of my last songs I ever made, and this is about me making a point, like if you're not spitting gangster shit, then don't nobody want to hear it. And at the same time, I'm like, I just want to speak from my mind. I want to talk about what's on my mind. I want to talk about shit that I see and put pieces together. But if you want me to spit that gangster shit, I could do it better than fucking any of these guys. And I shared it on the bottom. If you want to share the screen, Johnny.
Johnny, share the screen.
Yeah. Come on, my computer's been.
Cypress Hill, Be Real. I guess he was a good rapper. He was a fun one. I guess he was interesting to listen to. And he wasn't a bad lyricist.
Being really slowing on.
Or like what Axl Rose was to
Come on.
heavy metal, he was to rap.
Yeah, that's an interesting.
I got Danny Brown doing that kind of stuff too.
West Coast rappers, like Too Short and MC8 are probably my favorite West Coast rappers. I guess Exhibit, when he came out, he was pretty good when he first started. Then he became like a weird guy. I Pimp My Ride. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
All right, so there's a song I made
Funk Doobies.
about like, I don't know, me not wanting to be a gangster. I don't know. But me being a gangster, but in a cheeky kind of...
You're not just telling us what we want to hear.
No, sir, no way.
Because we just want to hear the truth.
Well, then I
So
guess
that's
I
love?
am telling you what you want to hear.
Boy, didn't we just tell you not to do that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then.
Drugs, murder, money, hoes, car, respect, power. That's what they wanna hear. Taking off like a Gulf Stream, gone like a bad bitch beside me. Maltese in the bag, hate to stay behind me. I'm ahead of my class, trying to catch up reminds me why you looking so sad. You wanna hear about the Glock to your melon. You wanna hear that I'm some type of 3-time felon. You wanna hear the penitentiary is where I'm headed. At the same time, say I got money like Garrett Spelling. You wanna hear that I'm sending niggas to the morgue. That I'm lining up these keys like a fucking porg. That I drop off a brick to your front door and hand beat your bullshit with the kitchen door. You wanna hear about a $250,000 car, sipping coke off with debit cards and movie stars. You wanna hear your favorite gangster while I'm spitting bars. You wanna hear that I'm a killer that remains at large.
You're not just telling us what we want to
It's the
hear.
best verse ever.
Because we just want to hear the truth.
Not only do you wanna hear it, you wanna believe it. Living vicariously, cause you wanna be it. If you ain't about that life, then you better leave it. Cause if you wanna live that life, the truth, you'll never see it. Hear me say I make it rain. Hear me say I push the range. Hear me say I'm pushing cane. Hear me when I count the gauge. Hear me say I clear the streets. Hear me say you fearing me. Hear me say you never mirror me because you're clearly weak. Hear me say that I'm the hardest. Fuck rules and disregard it. Hear me say that you're retarded. I can never be outsmarted. Here when they beg for my pardon, like you dearly departed, laid out and carded on the stretch, coming at me half-hearted. That's what you wanna hear, but deep down, what you wanna hear is what you really fear. And everything you feel, you avoid with every breath that you got. You ain't built for that life, whether you like it or not. That's what they wanna hear.
You're not just telling us what we want to
All
hear.
right, there's more to it. There's more to it, but that's the gist of it.
Not bad.
That was fucking nasty ass ending. I don't know what the fuck I said. It was very visceral though.
Brilliant, man. I like that.
I got different styles, so I could rap
Phil B.
loud or soft or slow or fast. Usually that's kind of like a manageable level for me to rap though. Like it's not, trying to keep it simple, but putting a little bit of lyrical gymnastics in there and a little bit of food for thought. But that's pretty much what I was saying. Like, y'all motherfuckers rapping like y'all gangsters. Let me show you how to do it. And then let me run away with my hand. Let me run away because I'm going to piss y'all off.
Yeah, you had a good flow. Very East Coast.
Yeah, but that's where retarded. I did throw retarded in there. I don't really curse that much. If I curse, because I said the N-word, but like when I say it, like there's a reason. There's a definite reason. If I curse, it's for a reason. Unless it's just, it just feels good to curse. I don't know. At that moment, maybe it's an expletive of emotion. You know what I mean? Like I use words very particular. And if I use like a goofy word, then I use it. Thought it sounded funny.
Right.
It's good though. I like writing. I like that shit. I like writing, and I just hate recording.
Thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for coming on tonight, lads.
Are you done?
I've got to end the show soon.
Okay.
But I want to thank you for coming on, and you're welcome on again in future. Yeah, we are, mate.
Thank you.
But it's been brilliant having you on, Finn, and I want you to come back on again.
Appreciate you, man.
At some point.
Yeah, nice to stream with you.
Yeah. Work out that latency issue, Johnny. So I don't feel so bad for talking over you so much.
It's like that every other show.
Oh, okay. Cool.
No, it's
Some
good.
shows it's fine.
It's good. I like it. It's been very interesting. You feel that memberships and chats, and we will catch you again next Sunday on Scab Cast. Love you all. Thank you for coming. Adios, chat. Adios, amigos.
Hey, I just wanna say.
You're still alive. Yeah.
Hey, I just wanna say. I'm back. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Now I've made some change in my life. Now I've moved on in life. Now it's time to say goodbye. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. I'm thinking deeply right now. My life without you, it's like wow, but I don't know how to explain this. I don't know why it's happening to me, but I just realize you're not the person you used to be. Now I've left this city, this bullshit is not gonna happen again. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hated on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye to everybody. Life is short. Don't waste time trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hate on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody. Goodbye to the people who hate on me. Goodbye to the people who loved me. Goodbye to the people who trusted me. Goodbye, goodbye to everybody.